Time is 6:36 here. A little cloudy day here at Dwyer Stadium here in Batavia, New York for the fourth game between the Batavia Muckdogs and the Elmira Pioneers. Pioneers last time out did defeat the Batavia Muckdogs 3-1 and are looking to build their 3-1 lead on the Muckdogs here today and stay in first in the West Division. However, if Batavia does win here today and Niagara loses to Auburn, they will move to first. So big game here for both sides. Muckdogs now 11-7 on here coming into game number 19 here. How's everyone doing at home for this Muckdogs broadcast? I'm a broadcaster, as always, Alec Brown, broadcasting all your games live here on YouTube. Hope everyone at home is doing well. And so, I'll read off the lineups for both teams. We'll start this one off with the Elmira Pioneers batting first. Also up at the mound for the Muckdogs will be none other than Jack Keeler. Jack coming into this one with a 5 clean ERA, 1 win and no losses on the season so far. And in his 2 games, which were both started, had 9 innings pitched with 7 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 13 total hits. So we'll see what Jack can do here in this one against a loaded Elmira Pioneers team. A lot of talent on this one. And we'll start this one off with number 1, Matt Granado, playing over in left field. Number 10, John Schroeder, behind the plate, playing catcher. Number 35, Frank Wayman, designated hitter. And cleanup, number 77, Joe Muzio, the latest edition of the Pioneers. Number 8, Cooper Smith, playing over in right field. Weston Gingrich, number 4, playing in the center field. Number 9, Aiden Blake, playing over in second. Number 2, Dom Presto, playing over in shortstop. Number 44, Matt Frizelta, playing over in third. And number 24, Eric Charnetsky, finish off the lineup in the extra hitter position. Unfortunately, don't have a graphic yet of your Muckdogs lineup. Hopefully, you can get that soon from our social media guy here. Maybe didn't have time to. Also, happy birthday, Connor. And number 16, Josh Leadham, leadoff man. We'll start this one off playing over in right field. Followed up with, of course, the everyday center fielder here. However, not playing center field here today. Designated hitter, number 18, Anthony Calabro, will bat second. Batting third, behind the plate, number 23, Adam Agresti. Then, cleanup hitter, leading team batting average to number 27, James Asalta, extra hitter today. Batting fifth, number 33, Henry Danis, playing over in first. Then, number 45, playing over in left field, Matt DeStefano. Matt's been heating up recently. Then, not Curry over at third. We'll see number 24, Victor Alonji. Then, number 8, Noah Swanson, playing over at second. Caleb Rodriguez, number 7, playing over in short. And handing off the lineup with number 32, Rashad Robinson, who will take Anthony's place in center for his duties here today. We'll see what Rashad can do in this one. Did see him play a little bit of center field against Jamestown and the first of their double hitters. Did a great job in that one. And he gets another opportunity. So what he can do here, the former D1 Memphis Tiger, now over at Bishop State Community College. And also today is Cancer Strikeout Night here, where we will be acknowledging some breast cancer survivors and also those who cannot be with us. Wanted to get a few Muckdog nominees up here, however, did not see any that wanted to be mentioned. So if there are any, hope you guys are all doing well there for the Muckdogs. However, since I am technically a Muckdog, I guess I will have to shout out my family as well. Of course, my Aunt Gail, who did unfortunately pass away in 2004 due to breast cancer. And of course, my wonderful parents. My father right now currently battling stomach cancer. So Dad, if you're watching this, hope the recovery's going well and hopefully you keep on fighting. Don't know if you're sleeping or eating or fighting right now, but whatever you're doing, I hope you're doing well, Dad. And then of course, my wonderful mother, who did beat breast cancer back in 2009. So thank you, Mom, for keeping that company and fighting on your own also in 2009. As well. Big part of my life, both my parents just pushed me to do what I want. That's why I'm here in Batavia commentating these games. Wouldn't be without them, so hopefully all of you guys at home can also pray for my father, make sure he's doing well. He is recovering, so that is great. Shout out Eric and Jennifer. Game should start here in about 10 minutes. We're going to do all of our pregame festivities here. Also, midway through this game, you will see a helicopter come in and drop 200 pounds worth of candy. However, until then, all have to be here for or stand out for the national anthem, as it's what you do at baseball games, and we are in America. Stay tuned, folks.
Batting in playing shortstop, number 2 down, Presto, shortstop. Batting in third base, number 44, Matt Rosetta, third base. Batting 10th, the extra hitter, number 24, Eric Chernesky, DH. And the starting pitcher tonight for Elmira, number 48, Max Zantil. Zantil starting for Pioneers.
That is the number one thing the Pioneers have to do tonight. I know that Max Zantil is going to be on the mound for the Pioneers. He is a great pitcher. He's phenomenal. He's an 8. And yes, that is something, a great storyline. All
right, fans, now it's time to welcome the number 1 mascot in the league. Here comes Dewey. And he's accompanied this evening by the number 1 in stands close to round. Let's hear it for Johnny Dog. Are you guys so low? It's Pioneers! Let's go now!
Max Ronaldo, the left fielder. Batting second will be number 10, John Schroeder, the catcher. Batting third will be number 35, Frank Wayman, the designated there. Batting fourth, it'll be Joe Muzio, number 77, the first baseman. Batting fifth, it'll be number 8, Cooper Smith, the right fielder. Batting sixth, it'll be number 4, Weston Garrett, the center fielder. Batting seventh, it'll be number 9, Aiden Blake, the second baseman. Batting eighth,
and now, fans, it's time to welcome the starting lineup and introductions for your 2023 Batavia Muckdogs, brought to you by Wilmot Cancer Institute. The Muckdogs will be accompanied this evening by cancer survivors. I'm hoping that I have the right order. If I don't, I'll make sure that at least I mention all of the names that will be accompanying the Muckdogs out on the field this evening. The Muckdogs are first managed by Joey Skip Martinez. Let's hear it from your Muckdogs clubhouse manager, Eric Masicki. And now here's the starting lineup for your Batavia Muckdogs. Leading off and playing right field from the University of Rochester, number 16, Josh Lita. Lita will be accompanied this evening by breast cancer survivor, Nikki Fazio. And fans, Nikki's son, James, is one of the umpires this evening. Next up, batting second, the designated hitter from the University of West Georgia, number 18, Anthony Calabro. He is accompanied this evening by cancer survivor Jim Fazio, who is the father of the umpire this evening. Batting third, passing from St. John's University, number 23, Adam Agresti. And accompanying him this evening is Teresa Maczewski. Batting fourth, tonight's Tully Schmidt man of the game. He's the extra hitter from Lafayette College, number 27, James Asalta. Accompanied this evening by Sue Underwood, breast cancer survivor. Batting fifth, first baseman from the University of West Georgia, number 53, Henry Daniel. He's accompanied this evening by Geraldine Kamanga, also a breast cancer survivor. Batting sixth and playing left field from Stony University, number 35, Ben Stefano. He's accompanied this evening by Mike Lafferty.
So a lot is at stake here tonight in Batavia. And of course, just to let everyone know, there will be a candy drop.
Next up, third baseman from Genesee Community College in Greece, New York, number 24, Victor Amanji. Accompanied this evening by Joyce Gatlaw, breast cancer survivor.
Drop the candy and then to restart games with candy has been collected. So I don't know when that's going to be. However, I was given an estimate around the.
Next up, playing second base from the University of Connecticut, number 8, Noah Sorensen.
I don't exactly.
Accompanied this evening by Lucas Lett, lymphoma survivor. Batting ninth, the shortstop from Keene University, number 7, field from Bishop State Community College number 32, Rashawn Robinson. Accompanied this evening by Marianne Hay, cancer survivor. Starting pitcher for tonight is number 14 from the University of Fort Lauderdale, Jack Keeler. Keeler starting tonight for Elmira Muckdogs, accompanied this evening by Debbie Weiss. I'd also like to introduce number 6, Alex Hale. Accompanied this evening by Bob Van Doren, cancer survivor. Next up is Tyrone Woods, number 30, Tyrone Woods, accompanied by Bonnie Pinson, cancer survivor. Next up is Chan Falcon. Chan's accompanied this evening by Chris and Brian Hill. Next up I have number 1, Thomas Blades. Accompanied by Diane Stroud. Next up, number 9, Tyler Gibson. Next up, number 12, Kyle Hetherington, accompanied this evening by cancer survivor Dave Nesbitt. Next up is Bryce Morlaro, accompanied this evening by Coach Thomas Eaton, cancer survivor, and our bat boy of the evening, Oliver Craig. And fans, let me have your attention here. Oliver Craig is here representing.
Kennedy's here, though? Kennedy's here.
Well, now it's my understanding that Kennedy Whipple is here in attendance. Fans, Kennedy just turned 3 years old. When she was 1, she was diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome. At 2, she was diagnosed with differentiating neuroblastoma. She did 8 rounds of chemotherapy, and then she had over a 13-hour-long surgery to remove most of the tumor. They tell us, Oliver Craig tells us that he will marry Kennedy one day, and he just adores her. She has 2 brothers, Jackson and Devin. Her mom is Karen, dad is Brandon. Jackson and Oliver have been on the same baseball team for 3 summers. They look forward to continued healing and good things in the future. Fans, I'm getting emotional here, but let's give Oliver and Kennedy a big round of applause for their continued battle. Now, fans, at this time, if you could please stand as we introduce the color guard, which is the Centerville Truman Pack 848. And now, fans, at this time, remove your hats and remain standing for the national anthem performed this evening by Madison Herbell.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light
please remain standing until the colors have left the field. Colors, you may now leave the field. Thank you.
Now I want to talk a little bit about the starting pitcher who will be first on the mound tonight. That'll be number 14, Jack Keeler, the starting pitcher for the Batavia Muckdogs. So far this season, Keeler has a 5 ERA and a 1-0 record in 2 starts. 9 innings pitched so far, 13 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned runs, 3 walks, and 7 strikeouts so far in his appearances that he's made so far this season. Certainly a pitcher that the Pioneers can take advantage of, however, with their recent struggles with the bats. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but once again, the Pioneers in desperate need of offense.
Fans, we will have 2 ceremonial first pitches this evening.
Shut out the last 2 games, and boy do they need to string some runs together. And if the Pioneers can get to, I believe, 6 or 7 runs, I think everyone, including Angel Drum and everyone, would just be thrilled at that. I think the Pioneers, their highest score against the legitimate opponent, that would be opening night.
And after that, a very emotional start. We'll start the ball game soon here. Also, didn't get to talk a little bit about Max Antilli yet. Apparently, the best pitcher for the Pioneers coming into this one. Zentil so far in his 3 games started, or 3 games total, did start all 3. 18 and 2/3 innings pitched, 13 strikeouts, 5 walks, 10 hits. Was credited with a loss against Jamestown 0-1 and did pitch 6 innings against Batavia, in which they did lose 4-5 in our home opener. Did just give up 3 earned runs in that one and has not given up that many since. So maybe Batavia is this man's kryptonite.
Fans, on September 21st, Dave was rushed to the hospital via ambulance. 3 days later, he was diagnosed with leukemia and was told.
Also, seems like it's starting to rain a little bit here again. Don't know how many of you guys live in the Batavia area watching at home. However, we are supposed to experience rain for a little bit here, not too long, so should clear up shortly. We'll start this one out on the mound with Jack Keeler. Did just go over a little bit of his stats. Also, will be a 24-year-old sophomore his next season at Fort Lauderdale. Sorry, 24-year-old junior. And does also have an injury season and a COVID season. So Keeler could play till he's 27 in college. Incredible there. And also Keeler does throw a fastball, changeup, slider, and curveball. And in his 15 starts in college, pitched 68 innings, 65 strikeouts, 29 walks, and this season, so far I did say it already once, 5 ERA in his 2 games, which were both started at 9 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks, 13 hits. Also, Monday will be the first game off for the Muckdogs in 13 days. So, long game stretch coming down to the wire here this weekend. Obviously, we take on Elmira here shortly. And tomorrow for free t-shirt day, we take on Geneva. Then we'll start back up on Tuesday. We'll be home against Niagara, then on the road against Newburgh for the 3rd time this season. Then we'll head back on home to face Niagara, then on the road against Niagara. Then on Saturday and Sunday to finish off the weekend, we'll see Queen City in a non-league game, and then head over to Elmira for the 3rd time this season, July 2nd. Also, Monday, July 3rd, against Erie Buffalo, non-league game. You'll see some fireworks here, so get looking forward to that. However, once you see fireworks here, you will, however, see some candy dropped halfway through this game, I believe around that 5th or 6th inning. But now, first man up here for the Pioneers in Matt Granado. Granado, 5'7", out of St. Thomas University, just like Lucas Lopez. That one is hit over to the shortstop and can't get that one over in time. Not sure what happened there with Caleb Rodriguez. I guess just overthrew that one over at short. And the E6 will start this game off, so not looking too great here for the Muckdogs, who are on a 3-game winning streak coming into this one, just to the Elmira Pioneers 2-game losing streak. And fans starting to crowd around me here in the middle as Rain's coming down a little bit more than people thought. May just see a 5-inning game here. Oh God. We may be in for a long game. Number 10, John Schroeder, the catcher, up next with a runner on. Also does hail out of FAU as a switch hitter. It will be a sophomore that also does hail out of Lakewood Ranch, Florida. Also, Granado batting .383 on the season, so shout out to Granado. And Schroeder comes from batting a .256 with 11 strikeouts, 6 walks, and 5 runs batted in. As the count now does move 0-1, didn't even get to put any numbers on last time as Matt Granado had the first pitch hit to him. If you bet error for the first pitch, you're a genius. Zone will be outside there. Now count 2-1. Don't know how many of you at home are familiar with betting references, but it's a little friendly joke we have here. Obviously, can't bet on Batavia games as that one is hit straight up the middle. And we'll see 2 runners on here for the Pioneers very early on. So 1 hit already here for the Pioneers in Schroeder. Hopefully Keeler doesn't lose too much confidence already here in this first one as we're trying to save our bullpen for tomorrow in Stephen Oates starting that one, getting a second start since the Elmira game when we played them last time, I believe, Wednesday. So we'll see what happens there. However, back up here for number 35, Frank Wayman. Wayman coming into this one batting a .276. So far on season 3, walks 8 strikeouts. Do have a K-man here, I believe in John Schroeder maybe. Don't exactly remember who they chose. Sorry, it was Aiden Blake they chose. Has the most strikeouts on the team in 19. So want to know here for Wayman. We'll see what he can do here in this one. Also, runners on second and first. That one shot down the third baseline. Thankfully, does go foul there. So 1-1 now. Here is the count for Wayman. Also, Wayman does go to UMass Lowell. Will be a junior there and does hail out of Horseheads, New York. Also is a lefty, so you're seeing a righty-lefty matchup for the second time here today, as John Schroeder is a switch hitter. We got a few switch hitters on our team as well in James Acelta and Lucas Lopez. Next pitch, shoots through that one. 1-2 now is the count for Wayman. Could see the first strikeout here for Keeler. Keeler on the season looking for strikeout number 8. Would be a crucial time to do so with 2 runners on. Would also set up the double play to end the inning if he does get the strikeout here. Can Jack get it done? Here comes the pitch. Just down low there, 2-2 now. Looked a little close there. I remember when I had Ryan Kinney up with me here in the booth yesterday. If you didn't watch that one, was a great one having Ryan on. Don't know how many of you guys could hear him. Does have a little bit of a quiet voice, but does have a big personality out there on the mound. Is a strikeout machine as well. Shoots that one back. Foul, 2-2. We'll see that here again. Hopefully no one in the stands got hit there. Blackout 7-4 Kinney. Pleasure to have him on. Had some great insight here. Also hoping to get Juice. Giuseppe R. Curry won't be playing in this one. Is taking a little game break here today. We'll see him back in the lineup tomorrow, so don't you folks at home worry. We'll see plenty of Juice slides tomorrow against Geneva here in Batavia. Next pitch. Down below, 3-2, Roddy Rich. And so, first full count of the day here for Aquila. Again, that pitch count up high. May see a bullpen game earlier than expected, I suppose. Wasn't too worried about the pitching coming into this one. Elmira only had 3 runs against us, and most of them came off wild pitches. So, wasn't too worried about that, but maybe we're worried here as Jack will step off here. Just, I guess, calm down and stay collected. But over the 6'3 junior, not so much a junior, could be a grad student or even old enough to be in the MLB. I believe he's the same age as someone who's running over at first. Sorry, go carried away there. However, Jack makes the play there, dribbles the ball. However, won't make the play over in time. I guess the rain, got him there. And the runner's going to come in from third as well. Can he hose him in time? He cannot. And that'll lead a man over at second as well off the E1. What is going on here? Already a 2-0 ball game for the Pioneers. Keeler couldn't ground the ball. I guess it was a little too wet here. That's why you don't usually play games in the rain, and we're seeing that play into effect here very shortly. This one, I would be shocked if it goes more than 6 innings. It is starting to come down. See the helicopter already come in. I know you guys can see that in the background there. And John Schroeder and Matt Granado both score. Already 2 errors here for the Muckdogs. However, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt here. It is terrible here on that field. I would not be surprised to even try to reschedule that one, as that was in there for strike number 1. Wow. This is an interesting start to the game, to see the least. Hopefully folks at home see a high-scoring game here. If that ball goes into play, the fielders might not even regret it, as great as they can be. That one clips him there. Helicopter coming around as well, as Joe Muzio, the man leading the team in batting average, well, 2 in extent, only 7 plate appearances, batting .571, and that will stay the same after the hit-by-pitch, that first hit-by-pitch of the game. And that'll bring 2 men on once again. I guess he's going to have a talk over there with Keeler. Not much to talk about, though. Keeler really hasn't done anything too bad. 1 hit shot out the middle, just wasn't able to ground another one. It is pouring here. I guess is what we get for not reading the weather report, or I guess we did, and we hope for the best. But right now we're seeing the absolute worst of this weather. May not end up seeing Juice come on the broadcast now, or maybe he wants to get some fresh weather. We'll see what the call is here shortly. It looks like the candy drop is happening earlier than usual. Can't see it on his screen, as he is, I guess, not coming onto the field now. I was told he was going to be on the field. I guess they want to end this one early, as I believe the candy drop was supposed to happen inning number 5, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see what Eaton does here. I guess while I got some free time, if you didn't catch that earlier, shout out to a bunch of the breast cancer survivors here for Batavia. I guess I'll have some time to shout out parents again. I believe they're both in a hospital right now, having my dad recover from stomach cancer right now, so never too late to shout out your parents, I suppose. Hopefully doing well. Remember, I gave my mom a shout out on the last podcast, as well as Ryan K told me his parents watch all the games as well. Surprise. And she did text me last time, so me and my father is sleeping. And we'll see the candy dropped here now. You go look at that helicopter to your right, and you can see the candy falling out now. Not too much on the screen, but trust me, folks, it's dropping. May see some kids come out here shortly as well. Bryce Mortellaro, the catcher, giving some directions over to the kids. Yeah, not too sure what's going on here too much. Sorry if I sound a little more staticky than usual. That's just what's going to happen here and now. May also try to update the Comrex soon. Is a teeny bit outdated. But we can worry about that another time, of course. I think I'll take a quick break and check in on the action quickly down there, make sure everyone's doing all right, and let you guys experience this candy drop. Stay tuned.
That was a lot of candy. It's all gone already.
What a start for your Muckdogs. Dude, it's raining out. I feel the ball is raining. Oh my god. Look at the ball going 30 feet. I can't look at the whole Muckdogs thing in the press box. You guys are the biggest Muckdog haters. You don't like Chad Falcon, you don't like Keeler. You don't give them any credit. I probably should. And the biggest Muckdog haters in the world since
Alright, I'm bringing y'all back now as Andy has the cheers instantly cleared. And so Keeler is warming back up here now. And now I'm going to go back to the situation. Tell you where we're at. Warner's on first and second here for the Pioneers. Waiting over there at second. Lucio over there at first. Lucio Reese first. I'm going to hit my hit. Keeler. That might be the hit by pitch. Game. Lucio first. Waiting at second. Probably number 8 for Smith. Up at the plate for Pioneers here. The Pioneers are doing exactly what I wanted them to. They have a 2-0 lead here in this one. In the top of the first inning, this is exactly what they need to do. To take pressure off of Smith's heel and to really take control. They have not scored legitimate runs in 3 games. So I think this is a massive sigh of relief here. To be able to score some runs, get the offense moving. And Smith back up at the plate here now. Looks like we're about ready to get set here.
Back to our scheduled program here in beautiful Batavia, New York. Also down 2 in this one early. Was talking to the people in the press box. They were not a fan with that Jack Keeler play. I say it was purely on the weather. That one is shot to center field. And Rashad Robinson does make the play. Runner will tag over from third. Can't ground that one either. I'm telling you guys, it's just the weather here. So that'll be the first out here in Cooper Smith with the F8 there. And now Muckdogs needs to get some kind of double play here. Might have a hard time with the fielding. Hopefully, not hopefully. Maybe you can see a runner slip for the Pioneers. Do not wish that, however. But if it did happen, would not be opposed to it as long as it was against the Muckdogs and not happening to the Muckdogs. So we'll head down to Weston Gingrich out in center field, wearing number 4 today. Count will move 1-0 out for Gingrich. Also Gingrich had a great game against the Muckdogs first time out. I believe he had 2 hits in his first game against us. See if he can recreate that here. Also Gingrich, as that one is a wild pitch there. Alright, maybe not that one. Relies on the weather because Muckdogs have been struggling with their fair share of wild pitches. But back to Gingrich, batting .209 now on the season. 11 strikeouts, 10 runs batted in, however, and 5 walks. So we'll see if that changes here shortly. Also Gingrich, most likely that RBI number is so high, does have a home run on season. Second one, or first one for the Pioneers, don't remember, came against us in our homecoming game. Also, the other person who hit one that game was Josh Leadham, the leadoff man here today. Unfortunately, did not hit one here so far. So 3-0 here for Gingrich. Next pitch. And there for strike number 1, just hit the bottom of the zone there. Also, Gingrich does hail out of Carmel, Indiana. Also goes to Purdue. Will be a sophomore there. So see if we can do this righty-lefty matchup. A lot of lefties on this team. Shot back here. Thankfully, the net gets in the way. Count will move full. Once again, also looks like some of the kids are handing out candy to some of our lovely fans here at Dwyer Stadium. If you missed the last 5 minutes, helicopter came down and dropped 200 pounds of candy. You never know what you're going to see here in Batavia. Full count is shot to a second base in Swanson. Swanson backs up, makes the play, no one tags, and that'll lead to out number 2. Still just 2 runners here scored this inning for the Pioneers. As we see Aiden Blake. Tonight's K-Man come up next. If you guys are not familiar with the K-Man here in Batavia, means if you strike out 3 times, everyone in the crowd gets Eli Fish 50% off. Bad news for the fans. 0 for 10 on the season choosing the K-Man. I chose one myself. Only had 1 strikeout in that one. Don't even remember who I chose. I think it was for Jamestown game. Swings to that one. 0-1 now here for Aiden Blake. Aiden does go to UMass Boston. Will be a junior there. Also 6 foot, 195 out of Lakeville, Massachusetts. Also Blake coming into this one batting at .229. 48 at-bats. Also does lead the team in strikeouts with 19. As he swings to that one again, maybe the K-Man could come true here. Now 0 of 2. Also could get strikeout number 20 here. No one has struck out so far for the Pioneers. That's why, as I always say, he's due to strike out. It's bound to happen soon. Runners over at third and second. In prime score position, Keeler gets that one down. They'll say he doesn't go through. I'm trying to help the fans out here. I thought that one was all good to go, but we'll continue here in the 1-2 count now. We'll see if that changes here shortly. Keeler, once again, runners on third and second. Keeler looks over at third. Keeler sets and fires. That one in at 4. Strike number 3. Beautiful slider there. 1, 2, 3. See you later, Aiden. 2 more strikeouts, and everyone will get 50% off at Elmira Fish Company. So we'll head down to the bottom of the first shortly. Can't believe that was only 1/2 of an inning of baseball. Already 7-17 now. So could either see a quick game for like those 5 innings or a slow game if it goes a little longer than that. But we'll head down to the bottom of the first shortly. We'll see up on the mound once again, number 48, Max Zentil. We'll see what Max can do in this one. Not too sure if he'll be able to handle this Muckdogs lineup that's been on fire recently. Had 8 hits in the last game. Looked phenomenal in that one. Most of it's coming in that first inning. Did slow down a bit heading towards the middle of the game. However, we'll start this one off with Josh Leadham once again over in right field. Then we'll see the designated hitter Anthony Calabro today. Bat next, usually in center field. Now playing center field today is Rashad Robinson. Then batting third, you'll see Adam Agresti, the catcher. And then you may potentially see our cleanup hitter as well, James Sultan, number 27, the extra hitter today. It all just depends on how well these Muckdogs can do in the first inning. Usually we have some hot starts, so maybe could see that here today, but tell you a little bit about Leadham coming into this one. 334 average and 445 slugging this past season at the University of Rochester. Will be a season there. However, in his 3 previous years, had 61 total stolen bases. Ryan Kinney was flabbergasted by that stat. Also had a walk-off grand slam in the Liberty League tournament against RIT. Also did lose to Ithaca, my college, in not the Liberty League tournament this year, but the college playoffs for Division III. We'll see what Leadham can do here in his first bat. Shoots through that one. Thought he was going to hit that one. However, we'll start 0-1 here for Leadham. Leadham coming into this one is not doing the best hitting-wise. However, when he gets on base, special things happen. Up to 15 stolen bases on the season. 205 on the season in his 39 at-bats. Does also have 8 walks and 8 strikeouts. You never know what you're going to get from Leadham, a little bit like Forrest Gump. Checks that one a little high there, 1-2 now. So Leadham, once again, once he gets on, special things happen. Only caught stealing once also. Was caught yesterday at home. Looked like he got in there as he shoots that one up backwards, and that one will go on top of the broadcast booth here. Thankfully, we're covered. And Tyler made 1-2 here for Leadham, so he'll keep fighting here in this one. Hopefully get Max Zentil's pitch count up here a little bit, make it a bullpen game here for the Pioneers. When we get their bullpen in, Muckdogs should be able to take this one with ease. Next pitch. Slider outside there. Looks like that one was in, not the... Just an interesting call there. I remember when Kenny was up here as a pitcher himself. No one knows the strike zone better than Kenny. was very upset by some of the calls that the umps were making yesterday. Also, if you guys don't remember, yesterday we had, I believe we had Lucas Lopez get over at first, was called safe in a lot of. Sorry, that's what I was saying. Lucas Lopez was actually safe at first. Was talking to the umpire after the game, the one that called it over at first base. Sorry, the first base coach, and he said he was safe. So everyone in the booth today, besides me and Kenny, we're wrong. I've been doing pretty well so far. I haven't got too many scores incorrect since I believe one of our first games. So 2-2 here once again for Leadham. Left about me. That one is shot towards the third base line. Will get it in time. Can Leadham beat it in time? He cannot. Unfortunate there. So the 5-3 ground out will be the first out here for the Muckdogs. And now we'll see number 18, Anthony Calabro, Division II Player of the Year candidate for a great reason. His numbers this past season were incredible. 419 batting average, 744 slugging, 14 home runs, 55 runs batted in, and a 502 on base percentage. We'll see if Anthony can recreate those numbers. He has been playing incredible recently. Don't know if he scored yesterday. I got a hit yesterday. As that one is in there for strike number 1 on that slider, is what I was trying to say earlier. But we'll see what Anthony can do here. Has played before yesterday, had back-to-back games where he went 2 of 4, including a home run. But Calabro up to 280 now batting average on the season. He has been playing incredible. Looks like the rain has calmed down here as that slider is straight in there for strike number 2. Surprised he didn't like that one. Has been hitting incredible. Hopefully it's not too bad here now for you guys at home. Also, Anthony does lead the team in at-bats as Juice will not play here today. 9 walks and 11 strikeouts outside there on that slider. 2-2 now. Sun now coming right in my face. Gotta move out of the way now. Calabro also third in stolen bases on this team with 7. 2-2. Shoots that one straight up the middle. Can Anthony beat it out of time? He's sprinting. Does not make it in time. And the first baseman does a great job staying on the base there. Great job by Joe Muzio. We'll now see Adam McGristy come up to the plate. Just one out here. We'll see what the St. John's commit can do here, sitting at 6'3", 230. Usually plays behind the plate or is our designated hitter. He made a joke a few days ago saying he's just become the team's designated hitter, which was true for a little bit too, and he said also good enough for second in average on the team with a 316. So incredible stuff here from the young guys. He shoots that straight to the third baseman again. Can he make the play? He can, and back-to-back 5-3 groundouts will end it here. Well, back-to-back 5-3 groundouts actually in this game. So, if you bet any other for these next 3 batters, you're a very rich man. However, we'll head down to the top of the second shortly. Muckdogs 0, Pioneers 2. And we'll head to a short commercial break to hear from some of our sponsors who make this Muckdogs broadcast possible. Stay tuned, folks.
Looking for a dining experience that's out of this world? Look no further than Alex's Place in Batavia, New York. Indulge your taste buds with the finest flavors in town, from their tender barbecue ribs to sizzling steaks cooked to perfection. Step into their welcoming atmosphere and let their friendly staff treat you like family. Whether it's a cozy dinner for 2 or a gathering of loved ones, they've got you covered. Thirsty? Well, their stocked bar serves up handcrafted cocktails, ice-cold brews, and extensive wine selection to perfectly complement your meal. Join them today and experience the taste sensation that keeps customers coming back for more. Are you ready for a thrilling experience that combines the excitement of horse racing with the allure of casino gaming? Look no further than Batavia Downs in Batavia, New York. Feel the thundering hooves and witness the adrenaline-pumping action of live harness racing at Batavia Downs. Join us in the grandstand as talented drivers and their magnificent horses compete for glory, creating unforgettable moments that will leave you on the edge of your seat. But the excitement doesn't stop there. Step into our vibrant casino where luck and fortune await. Join us today and immerse yourself in the electrifying atmosphere of Batavia Downs. Looking for a place where craft beer meets culinary delight? Look no further than Eli Fish Brewing Company in Batavia, New York. At Eli Fish, it's all about flavor. Their master brewers craft an exceptional selection of beers, from hoppy IPAs to smooth, rich stouts. And the kitchen is no slouch either. Indulge in their delectable menu, featuring mouth-watering burgers, tantalizing sandwiches, and fresh, crisp salads. So whether you're a craft beer enthusiast or a food lover searching for a new favorite spot, make Eli Fish Brewing Company your next destination. Discover the perfect blend of flavors, community, and unforgettable moments. At Tompkins Community Bank, they believe in more than just banking. They believe in building relationships. Step into a world where you're more than just a number. Experience the personalized service and genuine care that sets them apart.
Quick break here. We'll start this one off with number 2, Dom Presto, who Alex said probably should have been the K-man of the game. Apparently, in his very few at-bats, has struck out a bunch. We'll see if the numbers are true here for Dom, as he has struck out 8 times on the season and did strike out 3 times in one game. Alex was telling me to just 3 walks. However, does have 3 runs batted and does bat a 125. So obviously could be better, could be worse, as well as strike number 1 here for Presto. Good job here by Keeler, bouncing back here in this one. Keeler now taking advantage of the 0-1. That one down below there. 1-1 now. So a strange first inning. Already 7:30 here, and we are just through 1 inning of baseball. Next pitch. Shoots that one straight towards the middle. Can Caleb make the play in time? He cannot. Won't even try to make the throw. And Dom Presto will get on base for the Pioneers. Now 2nd hit of the day with 2 runs. Rough start here for the Muckdogs, who are on a 3-game winning streak coming into this one. All games were very close, but of course they did come with a win. That was number 44, Matt Frizelta, up next, the 3rd baseman here today. We'll see what Frizelta can do here in this one. Matt not doing too well on the season, just a 167 batting average, 3 walks to 4 strikes, with 2 hit by pitches. My apologies there. Hopefully those bubbles don't get in the way of anything here. Still no outs here. 1 ball, no strikes. Could see another double play here. Could I prove it correctly? Noah over to Caleb. Caleb over to Henry. Double play there. I just called it. And a 4-6-3 double play. Gets all the runners off base. Get off those base paths. Incredible job there by Noah, realizing the situation, just throws a quick one over to Caleb. Caleb coming in hot over at second, throws a laser to Henry Daniels, and now it's down to 1 batter, and Eric Charnetsky, the extra hitter today, also the last batter in the Pioneers lineup here today, as he hits that one. Now 1-0. Sorry, hits the outside of the plate there. Now Charnetsky coming into this one, batting just 125 in this one, 3 walks, 4 strikes. He shoots that over to left field. That one keeps going back. However, will go foul there. Lost track of the ball there due to the beaming down sun all of a sudden. Was just a rainy day here. However, sun is beaming now. Also, getting in my eyes a bit here. Hopefully he doesn't play into effect too much. Also, Charnetsky does come out of Elmira College, will be a sophomore there, and does come out of Elmira, New York, so a local guy for the Pioneers. He checks that one. They'll say he does not go through, so 2-1 now. Sorry, they'll say he does go through. Okay, they're saying safe at first, but I guess they changed their minds there for the righty. Keeler could end it here, 1-2. Keeler, let's look over anyone. Sets and fires. In there for strike number 3. 1, 2, 3. See you later. Charnetsky already the 2nd strikeout here for Keeler through 2 innings. And the Muckdogs will have a chance to come back into this one. Will they or won't they? Hopefully they do. Didn't have the best start. Obviously, it did go 1, 2, 3, 2. Max Gentile. However, we'll start the next one off with the man who does lead the team in batting average in James Salto, does also hail out of Lafayette College. Will be a sophomore there and is from Weston, Connecticut. Max fastball does sit around 86 miles per hour. Also is able to play behind the plate anywhere in the infield, so very valuable there from James. Also did pitch for us against Elmira in that first game. Also, his freshman year saw him pitch 10 2/3 innings and took 8 at-bats, and also had a perfect field percentage. However, his first game for us at third did make an error. So not sure what happened there for James. I guess he was just due. Also, James, some great numbers coming into this one. 19 at-bats, 368 average, 7 hits on the day, 2 runs batted in, 5 walks to 6 strikeouts there. Also, was caught stealing once. Do you remember that one? Did try to get over to third and did not make it in time. However, 1 extra base hit on the season was a triple against Auburn. Would love to see that here and hopefully get some runs going here for the Muckdogs. And as I said, we'll start this one off with James Azelta. We'll see him coming up here shortly. Hopefully also the bubbles stop here shortly from some of our Liberty fans here in Batavia. Gentile will pitch his first ball here to Azelta. And their first strike, number 1. Looked like a breaking ball there. That one came in very slowly. It was just a memorizing fastball there. Not too sure what happened there. However, we'll see what Azelta can do here next against Gentile. Next pitch. Shoots that one straight to center field. He's backing up for that one. And looks like Weston Gingrich will make the play over there in center field. Already just 1 out here. Alabama, big country. The 6'5" born and raised man out of Georgia plays baseball now at the University of West Georgia. And Henry Daniels, the Big Show, with the walk-up theme song. Very fitting. It's pretty intimidating over at first base. Also, intimidating numbers from college. He swings through that one, 0-1 now. Just like his collegiate teammate Anthony Colapo had 14 strikeouts this past season. They both lit up Division II baseball. So 0-1 now. Righty-lefty matchup here, down low there for a ball number 1. Daniels still up here. Had a rough start to the season, however, has come back a little bit here these past couple games. As they say that one rolls foul, then comes back into play. Weird play there. However, 1-2 now here for Daniels. Let's get back to what I was saying with Daniels. Now up to a 234 batting average. Was about 203 a few days ago. Has came back here. Also 5 RBIs on the season with 5 walks and 11 strikeouts. This man loves to swing. Could potentially see that here in the 1-2 count. Outside there, 2-2. Great eye there by Henry. Uses a little swing happy. See him here by swing happy. Giuseppe Curry might help me broadcast the game a little bit, be my color guy. We'll see if he comes up here. 2-2. Outside there, 3-2. So full count here to Daniels. And no discredit to Curry. Has had a great game, or great season so far, batting .286 on the season. However, I've noticed he loves to swing at those first pitches. Payoff pitch, shoots that one to first, and that one will go foul once again. And a lot of the Muckdogs so far that have been not hitting too well have been hitting the ball as of recent. Sean Ladd got a hit a few days ago. Noah Swanson batting 8th in his lineup did get a hit in back-to-back games as well. Matt DeStefano has been killing it. A few double hit games for him as he shoots that one back. Foul, 3-2 now. And also Henry Daniels, 234 now. Incredible numbers there. Also, Caleb Rodriguez up to a 280 on the season. Gotta give a shout out to Caleb. Was having a rough start as well, just like our Curry. They're both up to 280 something. tips the edge of that one. So we'll stay 3-2 once again. Max Gentile is getting these Muckdog batters out, but he is working for it. So count will still say 3-2-1 here.
Another big pitch here coming up for Gentile, looking to take up his first
We'll see what he can do here.
of the game. Keep the 1-2-3 streak going.
Once again, another payoff pitch outside there, and Henry just tired out Gentile there. I think he wants to move over to the next batter at that point. And we'll see Henry Daniels be the first man on base for your Batavia Muckdogs. And now, speaking of players that are due, don't even know what to say for DeStefano anymore. He has been incredible for the Muckdogs these past recent games. Out in the field and as well as behind the plate now, up to a 273 batting average on the season for DeStefano coming into this one. Just playing incredible on all sides. Also does go to Stony Brook University, will be a junior there. And also this past season at Stony Brook did have a perfect fielding percentage. And Stefano just looks to add to his incredible resume here so far for the Muckdogs. Wasn't playing too much in the beginning of the season, however, that game in Elmira where he had 2 hits started a gigantic streak for him. Had a few hits against Jamestown and Newark as well. As that one goes outside there, could see the 3-pitch walk here for DeStefano. Already a 3-0 count here, maybe. The pitcher and Gentile will take the free one down the middle. We'll see that here shortly. DeStefano also 2 walks on the season to 6 strikeouts. Could see number 3 right here, and he will not. DeStefano thought that one was going to hit him. Did try to get out of the way. Now 3-1 here for DeStefano. We'll see if Gentile can get back into this one, or if DeStefano will walk. He will walk, as that fastball is outside there. So back-to-back walks here for the Muckdogs. Get 2 men on base now in scoring position over at second and first in Daniels and DeStefano. Now we'll see Victor Alonji taking the place of our Curry here today. Victor did just finish his time at Genesee Community College. Not sure where he'll be going next season, however. We'll see what he does here in this one with 1 walk and 6 strikeouts. Coming into this one also a 111 batting average. Unfortunately, the lowest on the team, over. Does have a chance to up that here as he does hit that to right field, and that does drop in there. So it looks like they're going to send Henry Daniels as well. He's pushing the limit here and does score here for your Batavia Muckdogs. Great job here by Victor Alonji. I believe that's his second run batted in on the season. Just as I was saying, as he had the lowest batting average of the season, just shows how deep these Muckdogs are here. First base hit of the season. First base hit of this game for the Muckdogs, coming with Victor Alonji. Great job there by Vic. Maybe showing, well, our career's on this game, he should get some playing time and not just be shown for his incredible defensive skills over at third. Now we'll see second baseman here today, Noah Swanson. Usually say him playing over at first. Wow. Interesting strike call there. 0-1 now here for the UConn, soon to be, I guess, play his freshman year. Did redshirt his freshman year. Did beat his high school team in stolen bases. 0-1 now. Shoots that one to the shortstop. They'll try to turn 2 here. Goes over to second. Will not get over to first. Has no play there. And unfortunately, that will end Victor Alonji's time around the base path. So the 4-6 fielder's choice there will end it for Vic. However, won't walk away empty-handed. He will be credited with the hit and the RBI as well. Now here, Caleb Rodriguez come up next with now 2 outs here. Almost had a double play there. Thank God we did not. And was speaking of Caleb Rodriguez earlier out of Keene State, batting 280 on season, did bat 254 last season, so already showing improvement from last year from the Muckdogs. Runners on the corners. DeStefano over at third. Swanson over at first. Slider in there for strike number 1. That slider from Gentile is deadly. Also, great job by Daniels scoring the first run here for the Muckdogs. Skip told him to go, and Henry put on the wheels. 0-1 now. Checks that one. 1-1 now, as that one goes a little too high there. Caleb with the opportunity to get in. Just not 1 in DeStefano over at third, but 2 in Swanson. Swanson over at first. See what he can do here in the 1-1 count. Noah goes. Decides not to go, actually. So 1-2 now. Not sure what Noah was doing there. Got a good start. Surprised he didn't keep going. Maybe was brought back by Kyle Hetherington, the first base coach here today. Usually you see him or Zach out there. 1-2 now. Now he'll check Noah over at first with the pickoff attempt. Unsuccessful there. No surprise there. Remember the first batter we saw yesterday for Newark, I believe in Venzolata, did steal second and third on Preston. So I don't blame the pitchers for checking. Zentil 1-2 runners on the corner, sets. Shoots that one back foul. 1-2 now. And we'll get another 1-2 count here for Caleb Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the opportunity to get RBI number 7 or 8 on the season. Also 5 walks to just 4 strikeouts fishing there for Caleb. Also batting .280 on the season. Did say that before. But got to give credit to Caleb. He hasn't played well recently. Once again, the 1-2 here. Shoots that one. Popped up high to left field. He's coming in for that one, and that should be the final out here. And it is. And Muckdogs don't come out empty-handed in this one. Now just close that run lead to 1. And we'll head to the top of the third shortly. Can't believe it's only the top of the third. Stay tuned, folks.
Looking for a dining experience that's out of this world? Step into a world where you're more than just a number. Experience the personalized service and genuine care that sets them apart. From simple checking accounts to tailored business solutions, we have the products and expertise to meet your financial needs. But it doesn't stop there. We're invested in communities we serve, supporting local businesses, and making a difference where it matters most. Join the Tompkins community family and discover a bank that treats you like a neighbor. When duty calls, who will answer? Introducing the New York National Guard, the elite force dedicated to protecting our great state and nation. Join the ranks of brave men and women who proudly serve as the backbone of our defense. Train alongside the best, gaining skills that will last a lifetime. When disaster strikes, the National Guard is there, providing critical support and relief to our communities. Our dedication knows no bounds. From foreign soil to local streets, the New York National Guard stands ready to face any challenge, defending freedom and preserving peace. The New York National Guard, where heroes are made. Thirsty for a perfect beverage? Look no further than Right Beverage, the premier destination for all your drink needs. With a vast selection of beers, wine, spirits, and more, they have something to satisfy every taste and occasion. At Right Beverage, they promote responsible consumption because they care about you and your community. So, quench your thirst with confidence. Choose Right Beverage, your trusted beverage partner. Visit their website or contact them at 585-502-0502 to explore exceptional selections of beverages. Are you an athlete looking for special?
And we'll head back up to the top of the lineup quickly here for the Pioneers as this AB will start against Jack Keeler once again. 0-1 on the day with an E6 is why he scored the first run here for the Pioneers. Jack, first pitch in there in the dirt for ball number 1. Once again, back in for this Muckdogs broadcast of your Batavia Muckdogs. Once again, I'm your broadcaster, Alec Brown, doing all of your games live here on YouTube. Tomorrow, we are home against you for a free t-shirt day in Dwyer Stadium. Now 2-0 here for Keeler. Hopefully everyone at home is doing well. Once again, Granado 0-1 on the day. Could see the first walk here for him as it is a 3-0 count now. Not sure what's going on here. Next pitch here for Keeler inside there for ball number 4. So the 4-pitch walk will start us off here in the third inning. Surprised the heat isn't getting to any of these guys because, my God, did it get hot fast. And now we'll see John Schroeder come up next. Schroeder did get the first base hit here for the Pioneers, so 1-1 coming to at bat. Also Grader over at first. Could see another no play from the Muckdogs here, as that would be crucial for our comeback. We'll see what he can do here shortly. 1-0 now here for Schroeder. Man behind the plate is up. Changeup is in there for strike number 1. Now we'll see the 1-1 count here.
Count out Schroeder is counting is up. Everyone is in the top of third. Granado will take his knee off first.
Schroeder, I believe, only saw a few pitches, then cranked one over to right field. Next pitch, just outside there, 2-1 now. Zone, not expanding as we've seen over the past couple of days. It was expanded a bunch last time in Elmira. Steven Oates took advantage of those outside edges, if you don't remember that game. 2-1 now. Shoots through that one. 2-2 now. Schroeder just a little in front of that fastball there. Keeler does throw mid-80s on his fastball, so good job there by Keeler. 2-2. Weird steal attempt there. 3-2 now. Looks like a bit of what Noah Swanson was doing last time out. And now already in his second at bat, once again another full count. We're seeing a lot of full counts here on both sides already here. Quick in this one, payoff pitch, shoots that one to right field. Looks like Leadham is all over that one, and he will for the first out here. Great job there by Josh Leadham over out in right field. Haven't seen too many errors in the outfield so far from the Muckdogs this season. They have been uber efficient out there. And now down to 2 outs here. Double play can end it all in Frank Wayman here, the designated hitter here today, wearing number 35. Wayman coming into this one 267 with 7 walks to 5 strikeouts, so very efficient there. Does in the team, or is second in the team in walks. Number 1 is Matt Granado, who did get the walk there. Runner goes over at second, and that will head over to first for the 6-4 play there. Interesting there. That would have most likely been the double play there to the shortstop in Caleb Rodriguez. So I guess a great steal attempt there by Matt Granado. Granado, that is his 10th stolen base of the season, along with his 10th walk there. So great job there by Granado. Just going out there and doing your thing. He's also a utility guy, so got to give the man credit. What can Granado do here? So the 6-3 ground out once again will end Wayman's time. Now we'll see Joe Muzio was hit by a pitch last time out. First hit by pitch of today's game with a runner over at second in Matt Granado. Now he'll sit at third. Aggressive was ready that time. Got on top of that one with ease, and Victor Alonji will make the tag out, and we'll head down to the bottom of the third shortly. Adam Aggressive with the hose behind the plate. St. John's, gotta love that one. And we'll head down to the bottom of the third shortly. Stay tuned, folks. And we'll start off the bottom of the third here with number 32, Rashad Robinson, taking Anthony Calabro's place. over in center field here today, taking over his duties out there. We'll see if he can also recreate Calabro's incredible hitting here. First pitch just down there for ball number 1. Great take there by Rashad. Rashad, so far on the season, batting around a .214 with 7 walks and 7 strikeouts. Also, the second Muckdog to reach 10 stolen bases. Robinson just showing off his athleticism here. Did also play basketball in high school. Let's talk about that a little bit with Ryan Kinney. Also turns out Ryan Kinney played in high school as well. Now we see the 2-1 count here for Rashad. Does go to Bishop State Community College. Used to play over at the University of Memphis. Goes JUCO route. Trying to once again go out there and make a name for himself. That slider got a lot of movement on that one, however, not enough to move over into the strike zone. So 3-1 now here for Rashad. Just to be Rashad's 8th walk of the season, getting up there with the likes of Leadham, Agresti, and Calabro, and he does walk, so he'll be tied with Leadham and Agresti now. Will also be the first Muckdog on this inning. And now, Josh Leadham will come up with an opportunity to get one of the fastest runners on this team around the base path a little bit. And may not even need Josh Leadham's help for Robinson. Robinson loves to go out there and run. I believe he's even stole 2 bases in the first game against Elmira that we had. We'll double check that, of course. Now, we'll head back over to Leadham, top of the lineup, the leadoff man for the Muckdogs. Strike 1 is the call there. We'll start this one off 0-1 here for Leadham. Leadham covers this one, batting .214 on season, 16 stolen bases now. My God, those are like video game numbers. 0-1 outside there by a mile on that slider. Just lost that one a little bit too much. Last time Leadham and Robinson were both on, they both ended up stealing a base. And I don't think Elmira wants that. May try to pistol Leadham here. Next pitch, just outside there again. Maybe they won't. Maybe Zentil will just keep throwing sliders. Looks like Orange Chapman back in that 2016 World Series with the Cubs. Didn't throw anything besides sliders. Not sure what he was trying to do. Did win that one, however, so I guess he just cooking worked as Robinson does go and shoots that one over the second baseman's head. Rashad Robinson will head over to third. Will he go? No, he's going to stay over at third. And runners will be on the corners in Robinson and Leadham. Rashad Robinson had a chance to go home there, but now still no outs here. Catcher and second baseman will go have a talk at that. Maybe the shortstop just clear a few things up with one of the best hitters for the Muckdogs. Last time, Calabro, or a few days ago I should say, when he had 2 runners on, he got them both home on a home run against Evan Chaffee. That poor kid now has 5 extra base hits on the season, coming in this one, batting a .269. 14 hits on the season, 11 runs batted in to 10 walks and 12 strikeouts. Does lead the team with ahead with this in strikeouts. However, it does lead the team in walks with 10. Once again, one of those uber efficient guys on the team. We'll love to see another Calabro nuke here. First pitch, Leadham goes immediately. He'll slide and get in there without a question. Alex in the booth behind me, or next to me I should say, disagrees. However, he's not the ump. I'll make the right call there. 1-0 now. And the fastest players on the team are at prime scoring positions over in third and second. Great job by Leadham getting stolen base number 17 on the season. May even see him get 50 on the season, which would be unreal as he swings through that one. 1-1 now to Calabro. Calabro does hail out of St. John's, Florida, and does play D2 ball over at the University of West Georgia. We'd be shocked if he didn't play D1 next year. Calabro is incredible. However, as one of the older guys on the team will be a senior. Slider just outside there for ball number 2. Seeing a lot of that slider here from Zentil. Surprised he's throwing it so much here. However, he does have a 1.92 ERA on the season, so maybe I should not be questioning. And stick to broadcasting as he does hail out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Also, does play at the University of West Georgia as another slider gets away from him. See, I don't mind the slider if he's throwing it. I just know Alex in the booth next to me might be a little upset on that bus ride home if he keeps throwing that slider. May even get taken out here shortly as he is throwing a ton of pitches in his first 3 full innings. I guess 2 now, as that one will be in there for strike number 2. We'll see another full count here early on in this one. We'll see what Calabro can do here. Will he load the bases? Will he get a hit, or will he be the first man out here for the Muckdogs? Zentil. The payoff pitch. Swings through that one. 1, 2, 3. See you later, Calabro. First one this entire game. Wow. And that all people, it came to Calabro. Now does lead the team in strikeouts with 13. And we'll see Adam Agresti up next. If there's a man that can get people home, it's of course Calabro, as he does lead the team in runs batted in with 11. However, number 2 on that list, the man up right now, Adam Agresti with 10. The only 2 people on the team with 10 or more runs batted in. Agresti was the hero in Monday's game against Newark. Did hit the extra base hit that sent 3 Muckdogs home. Can he do it again today? As it does step up for a second. They'll say 0-1 is the count here still. Change up in there for strike number 2. Shocked that Agresti didn't get all that one. Is one of the better hitters on his Muckdogs team at such an incredibly young age. Agresti coming into this one, 333 average. And they're going to call that a balk. I guess he moved a little too early. And that will be another run score for the Muckdogs. It is a tie ball game here in Dwyer Stadium. It is anyone's ball game. Rashad Robinson scores on a balk. And Josh Leadham moves over to third. Rashad Robinson, come on home to the Muckdogs. And the manager will go over there and talk with the ump. Will most likely not be able to make any case there, as he is here in Batavia now. Not going to get any love here from the Batavia fans. And now we'll see what Agresti can do in the 0-2 count still, with only 1 batter, or I guess 1 runner, in prime scoring position over at third. What can Agresti do here? The 0-2 pitch. Shoots that one all the way to center field. That one keeps going back, and the center fielder will be able to make the play. Weston Gingrich, incredible job there. However, another run scored here for the Muckdogs in Josh Leadham, as that was just the second out of the inning. Wasn't able to come close to that one. Agresti, incredible job getting that one all the way in the outfield. He will be credited with the RBI there. Great job there by Agresti, and the fly out to the center fielder in Gingrich will now bring up James Aselta with, unfortunately, now no runners on base. However, Muckdogs can't be too mad now as they take the 3-1 lead here with 2 runs scored just in this inning. You've seen it here, folks. Aselta, some incredible numbers on the season, does lead the team batting average with a 368. That one is shot straight to left field. That one will not drop, however. Didn't get enough drop there for Celta. And the fly to the left fielder here today. And Matt Granado, leading off this one, will end the inning. However, Muckdogs, you gotta love it. You took the lead in this inning. Now up 3-2. Also, weather looking better than ever. Sun now coming down. Maybe you'll see the little get in a little clearer now as we head into the 4th inning. Stay tuned, folks.
Looking for a dining experience that's out of this world? Look no further than Alex's Place in Batavia, New York. Indulge your taste buds with the finest flavors in town, from their tender barbecue ribs to sizzling steaks cooked to perfection. Step into their welcoming atmosphere and let their friendly staff treat you like family. Whether it's a cozy dinner for 2 or a gathering of loved ones, they've got you covered. Thirsty? Well, their stocked bar serves up handcrafted cocktails, ice-cold brews, and extensive wine selection to perfectly complement your meal. Join them today and experience the taste sensation that keeps customers coming back for more. Are you ready for a thrilling experience that combines the excitement of horse racing with the allure of casino gaming? Look no further than Batavia Downs in Batavia, New York. Feel the thundering hooves and witness the adrenaline-pumping action of live harness racing at Batavia Downs. Join us in the grandstand as talented drivers and their magnificent horses compete for glory, creating unforgettable moments that will leave you on the edge of your seat. But the excitement doesn't stop there. Step into our vibrant casino where luck and fortune await. Join us today and immerse yourself in the electrifying atmosphere of Batavia Downs. Looking for a place where craft beer meets culinary delight? Look no further than Eli Fish Brewing Company in Batavia, New York. At Eli Fish, it's all about flavor. Their master brewers craft an exceptional selection of beers, from hoppy IPAs to smooth, rich stouts. And the kitchen is no slouch either. Indulge in their delectable menu, featuring mouth-watering burgers.
And we'll start this top of the fourth here with Elmira. As always, we'll see number 77, Joe Muzio, out for the second time here today. 0 for 0 on the day with a hit by pitch. Thankfully, didn't get hit there again. I know he would have felt another one in the morning. 0-1 now with the strike call there for Jack Keeler, who will pitch inning number 4 here. We'll see what Jack can do here. Only giving up 2 runs so far. As that one looks like that hits him again. We'll see what the ump says here. They say he does get hit. So back-to-back hit by pitches here for Joe Muzio. I think that's the second time we've seen it here at Dwyer Stadium. A man gets hit by 2 hit-by pitches. Or I guess 2 pitches. Pretty self-explanatory there. Hopefully Cooper Smith will hopefully ground out into the second double play of this game. Don't want to pray anyone's downfall, but I'm praying on his downfall. Get out, Cooper. You've already flown out once. I see it goes. Agressi goes over to Swanson. Can't get there in time. Agressi was not expecting that one. However, tried to get over there in time and just was a little too late. Because you know it's just a little too late. Great song by JoJo, if you don't remember that famous pop singer from the 2000s. Great song if you've never listened to it. Want to know now, however, fun fact, that pop star's mom was my babysitter for a little bit. Shout out Diane. However, 1-0 now, run over at second base. He shoots that one straight to first, and he'll get the out there. Surprise Henry. Didn't try to make any play over at third. However, we'll take the free one. However, runner in prime scoring position in Joe Muzio over at third. Could see the game tied here once again as Weston Gingrich comes up next. Did ground out to the second baseman last time in Noah Swanson. We'll see what happens here now for Gingrich. Gingrich coming out into this one. 206 batting average, 5 walks, 11 strikeouts, and 10 runs batted in. Most on the team by 3 runs. Very impressive there from Gingrich. So I guess when runners are on base, Gingrich comes alive. Next pitch, down in the dirt, 2-0 now. Keeler, a strikeout would be crucial here. No good contact here. 3-0 now. Would not mind a walk here as Aiden Blake is up next, who has just 1 strikeout on the day. 0-1 would be crucial. If we get another ground out here, 3-0 does go down there for strike number 1. Look to be on the edge there, and the ump gives Keeler the benefit of the doubt. 2 more strikes would strike out Gingrich here, which would be crucial for the Muckdogs holding this lead. However, we'll see what Keeler can do here. Runner over at third. That one will hit. Gingrich thought he had the base, and the ump tells him, get out of town. Surprise above the crowd's reaction there. Looked pretty inside there. That's where we've been calling all those strikes so far on that outer edge. That one is outside with a payoff pitch. That one wasn't even close. And now, Gingrich will be the second man on here. Set up runners on the corners for the Pioneers here, winning first. I guess the leading run for the Pioneers over at first. Now, tying run over at third. I guess it could be the winning run. However, we'll see Aiden Blake up next. Should have been today's K-Man, or is today's K-Man, with 1 strike. Runner goes over at second. He whips that one over to second and does get the man out. Second hose here by Agressi behind the plate. And He has been incredible here so far. The Admiral behind the plate, Aggressive, just keeps getting it done. For 18 years old, what can you not love about this guy? 3.33 on the season, 10 runs batted and 10 walks in. Can do all of that behind the plate. This kid has a bright future ahead of him. Shoots that one to right field. Lead him. Gets on top of that one, and that one will end the ending. Bad call there by Gingrich, trying to steal. Was caught stealing. And the fly to the right fielder, and Lita will end the bottom of the fourth there. If Gingrich stays over at first, that's only 2 outs, and Joe Muzio would have had the opportunity to score. I guess bad game plan by the Pioneers. However, I'm a fan of it, as now the Muckdogs will come up to hit next with a 1-run lead, and we'll look to expand on it. Stay tuned, folks. We'll start off the bottom of the fourth with Big Country. Henry Daniels, 6-5-0 coming out next. Henry's first time up, did see him walk and score. Was the first run scored here for the Muckdogs. Hopefully can add here to that run column once again. We'll see what Zentil can do here. First pitch just down below for ball number 1 was down and outside there. So we'll see what we can do here shortly once again. Now 1-1, the count here for Daniels. Next pitch here for Daniels, 1-1. Shoots that one back foul a little late there. Count moves 1-2 now for Daniels. And Daniels, once again, like I said it before, will be due for a hit shortly. Has had a few these past couple of days and has been heating up. Hopefully keeps on heating up. We'll see what he can do here. In the 1-2 count, find himself down in this one now. Once again, 1-2. Shoots that one all the way outside. 2-2 now. Would have been shocked if he even swung for that one. That one was nowhere near the strike zone. Just seems like a bunch of these pitches recently have been getting nowhere near. However, that one will be the first out there with the ground out to the first base. And fun enough, Henry does play over at first for us. You've seen him a few times already here in this one. As Matt DeStefano comes up next for the Muckdogs. So far in this one, did walk, was his 3rd walk of the season. We'll see if he can create any on-base opportunities once again here shortly. First pitch is shot over to the second baseman. Just curves enough to where the second baseman and first baseman can't collide. And that'll be the first man on base here for your Batavia Muckdogs. Great job there by DeStefano. First pitch, swinging there immediately. Very Giuseppe Curry-esque. So great job there by DeStefano, who's been on a roll these past couple games. Coming into this game, has a 308 batting average. Just incredible there. First pitch here for Alonji will be down below, called in there for strike number 1. Surprised that was strike called there. Looked very down to me. Can't complain too much. We are up 3-2 in this one. Gotta stay humble as he shoots that one up in the air to Looks like the second baseman and the center fielder will come in for that one. And Weston Gingrich will make the play there. Now that's just one out here for the Muckdogs. Now up next, we'll see Noah Swanson. So Alonji moves to 1 and 2 on the day. However, can't be too mad at Alonji's performance so far. Did bat in the first runner in Henry Daniels. And we'll see that batting average shoot up after this one. Swanson did ground out to the second baseman last time. Fun enough. He plays over at second here for us. Usually you see him over at shortstop. Caleb Rodriguez fills that position here today. And the pickoff attempt over at first for Stefano unsuccessful. So now we'll see the first pitch here from Zentil. Zentil sets, fires.
And that'll be a check swing there.
Also DeStefano with the fake steal attempt there. Ball 1 now.
Stefano looked like he was going to go and
We've seen a few of those here today already, especially from Noah as well. And we'll see what he can do here. Zawin gets away from the pitcher with that pickoff attempt, and DeStefano will stay over at second. Almost went 3 there. May have had an opportunity. Surprise. Skip didn't even send him there. Now runner in scoring position over at second, and DeStefano with that failed pitch. Or failed pickoff attempt, I should say. Ryan Kinney had one of those in the Auburn game to bring it up, and he just said it's one of those ones that gets away from you. It happens, even to the best of pitchers, like Ryan Kinney. 1-0 now. Does look over at second now. Probably a little more cautious on these throws now. 1-0. Outside there on that high corner for strike number 1. Now a 1-1 count here for the UConn man himself, Noah Swanson. UConn did just win the NCAA March Madness tournament this year. 1-1. Shoots that one straight to the shortstop. Can he beat it out in time? Noah's going and will not make it in time. And a 6-3 ground out will end it there. So Noah now 0-2 on the day and has grounded out into both positions. He plays here for the Muckdogs, funny enough. So still a 3-2 ball game here. Unfortunately, Matt Stefano could not get home, and we'll head to the 5th inning now. Stay tuned, folks.
Looking for a dining experience that's expertise to meet your financial needs. But it doesn't stop there. We're invested in communities we serve, supporting local businesses, and making a difference where it matters most. Join the Tompkins community family and discover a bank that treats you like a neighbor. When duty calls, who will answer? Introducing the New York National Guard, the elite force dedicated to protecting our great state and nation. Join the ranks of brave men and women who proudly serve as the backbone of our defense. Train alongside the best, gaining skills that will last a lifetime. When disaster strikes, the National Guard is there, providing critical support and relief to our communities. Our dedication knows no bounds. From foreign soil to local streets, the New York National Guard stands ready to face any challenge, defending freedom and preserving peace. The New York National Guard, where heroes are made. Thirsty for a perfect beverage? Look no further than Right Beverage, the premier destination for all your drink needs. With a vast selection of beers, wines, spirits, and more, they have something to satisfy every taste and occasion. At Right Beverage, they promote responsible consumption because they care about you and your community. So, quench your thirst with confidence. Choose Right Beverage, your trusted beverage partner. Visit their website or contact them at 585-502-0502 to explore exceptional selections of beverages. Are you an athlete looking for specialized sports medicine care? Look no further than
Another quick break here will bring us up into the 5th inning. Jack Keeler will pitch inning number 5. We'll see what Keeler can do once again. Hopefully hold the Pioneers to just their 2 runs they got in that first inning. As that one is popped fair. Can Agresti get over in time? He sure can. Incredible play behind the plate there for Adam Agresti. Immediately getting that one up. Seeing the awkward contact there by Dom Presto and the 2-3 ground out will start us here in the top of the 5th. Incredible job there by Agresti. My God, has he had an incredible game. The 18-year-old just showing big and bigger things here once again, as that one is check swung foul there. Couldn't bring that one back in time. 0-1 here for Matt Frizelta. Matt Frizelta last time out did ground out into a double play, but lucky enough here for Matt, no double play even available. Dom Presto could not get on base. Swings through that one. 0 of 2 now. So Matt Frizzelto looks like he might go 0 for 2 here in this one. We'll knock on wood here. Try not to jinx my Muckdogs here a little too much. 0 2. Does shoot that one straight up the middle. That one looks like it will not come down in time. And no bloop there. Noah does make the flyout play. Great job there by Noah. Noah also having a great game. These young guys for the Muckdogs came here to play today. So great job there by Noah. And now we're down to the last batter here, also bottom of the lineup, in Eric Charnetsky. Last time out did strike out, and that was his only appearance of the game so far. We'll see if Charnetsky can change the narrative here, batting 125 on the season, as that one is in there for strike number 1. Also, Charnetsky, 3 walks, 2 4 strikeouts. Also was hit by a pitch here. So that one is shot to right field. That one will land. Might go for another one. Can lead him. Hose him out in time. He does have a can out there in right field, however. Can't make the play there in time. And Charnetsky will be credited with the extra base hit. Was not expecting that from Charnetsky at all. So far on the season, no extra base hits. First one on the season, better late than never, I suppose. Only 8 at-bats on the season, now up to 10. So I guess every 10 at-bats gets 1 extra base hit. Not a bad average there, if you really put it into his perspective. Now we'll head back up to Matt Granado. Has reached base twice, once on his own, once not on his own. And also 2 outs here with a man on second in scoring position. So it is almost hit him. Looked like it almost hit him from up here, or did hit him in that case. Good to see another walk here for Granado. Does lead the team in walks with 10 now. Also up to 10 stolen bases on the season, so incredible here from Granado. 383 on the season as well. Next pitch as he swings through that one. 1-1 now here for Granado. 2 more strikeouts, or 2 more strikes could end the top of the 5th here. We'll see what they do here shortly. Keeler with a runner over on second, looking to hold his runs to just 2 here. So that one goes down in the dirt. 2-1 now. Good block there by Agresti, picking that one up. Once again, got to come back to Agresti. Has thrown out 2 runners here in this game, and did just make an incredible play behind the plate, sitting down Dom Presto. So we'll see what Keeler does here against Charnetsky now in the 2-1 count. The man that is local for the Pioneers. Born and raised in Elmira and goes to Elmira College. This man loves Elmira. Also loves letting fastballs go by him. In there for strike number 2. Keeler can end the inning here and get another K on the day. 2-2. Jack swings there. 3-2 now. Johnny Muckdog thought that was strikeout number 3. Unfortunately, we'll see another full count here. Once again, lots of full counts here in this ball game so far. Not too sure what's going on here in this one. See what he does here. Next pitch, he shoots that one to the second, to the shortstop. Caleb over to Henry Niddles in time. Great job there by Caleb. And of course Henry doing his thing over at first. And that'll end the top of the 5th there. We'll head back down to the bottom of the 5th shortly for the Muckdogs. But once again, looks to increase the lead. We're unsuccessful with the 7-0 over at 3rd. Hopefully can make it happen here shortly. Stay tuned, folks. We'll start the bottom of the 5th here with Caleb Rodriguez batting 280. Coming into this one, also did fly out to the left fielder, Matt Granado, last time out. We'll see what the man out of Keene State can do here next. Also, didn't get to talk about Caleb too much out last time, so we'll show Caleb here some love. Does come from Keene University, will be a senior there, also out of North Brunswick, New Jersey. Batted 331 this past collegiate season, 372 slugging, 23 RBIs, and a 434 on-base percentage. Last year with the Muckdogs had a 254 batting average, 451 on-base percentage, and a 739 on-base slugging. That'll be the first hit by pitch for the Muckdogs here today. And we'll see that one start off with Caleb Rodriguez. First man on here for the Muckdogs. We'll take it. Whatever goes this lead. Hopefully Rashad will be able to suck it up tomorrow in the cold tub. Strange fact here from the Muckdogs. Josh Leadham leads the team in hit by pitches with 6. The close one behind him is Anthony Calabro with 5. That was Caleb's second of the season.
Set, fire. That one will be.
And that one will be a attempt there by Robinson. What can he run out in time? He can, as the first baseman drops it there. Not sure if that will be called an error or not. Maybe an E3 there, potentially. Regardless, Rashad Robinson, successful bunt attempt, if you ask me. Now 2 runners on for the Muckdogs, coming in the bottom of the lineup. You love to see it. Now we'll start off with the leadoff man, Josh Leadham. Leadoff song, Bad Blood here. There's a little bit of bad blood between the Pioneers and the Muckdogs, both owned by Robbie Nichols. So I guess he must have some conflicted feelings about this game over. He will win or lose no matter what. Runner takes off, and Caleb, and he will be out. Rodriguez just caught up in the middle of a skip. Not happy with that one, and that'll be the first out here for the Muckdogs. That way, a double play will end it all here in the 5th inning. Wow. So no outs become 1 out, and just 1 man on for the Muckdogs. Caleb. Unfortunate there. Wizards giving him his flowers and does unfortunately make the wrong play over at second base. Great job there by Zentil. Catching and lacking. Rashad Robinson now goes. Can he get there in time? He cannot. Surprised by Robinson there, not showing off more of that speed. Looked like maybe he just got a bad start there. And back-to-back caught 2 Muckdogs caught stealing there. What is going on? 2 runners get on back-to-back for the Muckdogs, and just as they got up, they got off. As Leadham swings that one back, now we'll be in the 0-2 count.
Let's make it a strikeout to end the inning here.
All of the momentum just kind of got deflated.
I'd love to see it 0-2 the count.
This has been a strange ball game here today. Next pitch is swung through. 1, 2, 3. See you later, Leadham. First strikeout of the day against Leadham, and second strikeout of the day for Zentil coming in the 5th inning. And now we'll head back to the 6th inning shortly. I don't even know what just happened. It feels like it all happened so quickly. 2 runners were on base for the Muckdogs, and then there were no more. Life moves fast. Well, all I can do now is cut to commercial break and give a thank you to some of our lovely sponsors. Stay tuned.
Looking for a dining experience that's out of this world? Look no further than Alex's Place in Batavia, New York. Indulge your taste buds with the finest flavors in town, from their tender barbecue ribs to sizzling steaks cooked to perfection. Step into their welcoming atmosphere and let their friendly staff treat you like family. Whether it's a cozy dinner for 2 or a gathering of loved ones, they've got you covered. Thirsty? Well, their stocked bar serves up handcrafted cocktails, ice-cold brews, and extensive wine selection to perfectly complement your meal. Join them today and experience the taste sensation that keeps customers coming back for more. Are you ready for a thrilling experience that combines the excitement of horse racing with the allure of casino gaming? Look no further than Batavia Downs in Batavia, New York. Feel the thundering hooves and witness the adrenaline-pumping action of live harness racing at Batavia Downs. Join us in the grandstand as talented drivers and their magnificent horses compete for glory, creating unforgettable moments that will leave you on the edge of your seat. But the excitement doesn't stop there. Step into our vibrant casino where luck and fortune await. Join us today and immerse yourself in the electrifying atmosphere of Batavia Downs.
Gonna have to cut the commercial break a little bit here. Your favorite player's favorite player is up on the mound in number 11, the St. John's commit, Chad Falcon, will be pitching for the first time in a league game. Last time you saw him pitch was in the non-league game against the Buffalo Diesel. Did pitch the first inning in that one, and now we'll see Chad up here in this ball game. Chad, we've seen him mostly this season up at the plate hitting, and he's batting 182 on the season with 22 at-bats, 4 hits, 1 run batted in, and does have a run on the year as well with 2 strikeouts. Efficient there from Chad so far on the season, just waiting for more balls to drop where the defense is not one of the unluckier players on the team, much like Leadham. Also, Chad coming into this one, some impressive high school stats as well for the lefty-lefty. 406 batting average in a 673 slugging with a 318 earned run average. 28 strikeouts in his 40 2/3 innings pitched in high school this past season, and stands at 6 foot 180, also out of Stony Point, New York. And now, the man who plays catcher, or potentially soon, for St. John's. So both St. John's commits up at the mound and behind the plate. We'll see what Chad can do here in this one. Now pitching the top of the 6th. So great job here by Jack Healer, just holding the Pioneers to 2 runs, or no runs, this past 4 innings. Now in number 6. This is his first time pitching this season in a league game. First pitch here for Falcon. Outside there on that fastball. Ball 1 there. Got out of control there. Coach Eaton throwing the trap card here. Next pitch for Chad. Outside there again on that fastball. Looks a little uncomfy out there, if you ask me. We'll see if Chad breaks out anything special here. Don't have his pitch mix down. I'll have to ask him after the game. Next pitch here. Shoots that one back foul. 2-1 now. I believe Chad's fastball sits around 86 miles per hour, just hovering around that mid-80s range. Next pitch, curveball, just outside there, 3-1 now. Also up at the mound right now is Matt Granado. We'll see what he does in his 3rd attempt. Oh, sorry, that was John Schroeder there. Not sure what happened there. Must just got a little confused. And the catcher will make it over to first on a walk for the first time here this ball game. So I suppose Granado did just go out. Sorry, it was 6-3 to end the inning. Just must have not wrote that one down. Not sure what happened there. However, that's not the point right now. The point is Frank Wayman, who is 0 for 2 on the season. Sorry, this game with an error. Was an E1. Jack Healer did slip that one up. That one in there for strike 1 on that breaking ball. Now 1-1 here for Falcon. Also, could see the second double play here of the game with a runner over on first in John Schroeder, who was just up. Next pitch. Lefty fires that one back. Strike 2 now. Could see the first K of Chad Falcon's career in a Muckdog uniform. Can Chad get it done here today? Throw it in the dirt, Chad. Next pitch. Curveball was hit to Noah. Dives and can't make the play in time. Just lost his footing there on that dive. And 2 runners will now be on here for the Pioneers. And Adam will come out there and talk with Chad for a second. We'll see what they got going on there. Just maybe trying to cheer him up a little bit, make sure he's doing all right. Did hear from Ryan Kidney first thing that Coach Ian says to every pitcher is, you're all right, you're a good pitcher. Just go out there and take your time. Wise words from the man who won a championship ring with the Cincinnati Reds. So we'll say that's a base hit there. Curveball almost clips him there.
I thought that one was about to be
1-0 now.
pitch to Rusio. I'm about to say as soon as I say it.
Would have been the 3rd hit by pitch to Joe Muzio here today. Would have been the first time we saw a 3 hit by pitch game. Talk about unlucky. Next pitch. Shoots that one straight down the middle. Strike one now will be the call with that foul ball there. 1-1 now. We'll start to see the lights come on here at Dwyer Stadium. It is getting a bit dark here. Runners in scoring positions over at second and first, and Schroeder and Wayman. Great blocking there by Aggressy. 2-1 now. Was given the insider that we may see Chad Falcon pitch a game soon. That insider was Chad Falcon. He did not lie to me as he shoots that one too short. Noah over to Caleb. Caleb over to Henry. Does make the play in time. Doesn't make the play in time. Gotta be kidding me. I thought he had it. It was most likely safe. Just thought he got there in time. Was a great job by Noah getting that one early over two. Caleb Rodriguez over at short. I guess Caleb couldn't make the play over in time to Henry. So the 4-6 field of choice will keep Wayman out of this game and move Schroeder over to third. Now we have runners on the corners with Muzio and Schroeder. Wayman will go sit down now. Good job blocking that one again by Aggressy. Falcon throwing a lot of balls here. Hopefully we can slow that down a little bit, as it is a 3-2 ball game. That one goes down low for ball number 2. And the tying run stands over at third, and the lead run for the Pioneers stands over at first. Falcon looks over at first, sets and fires that one. Runner goes. Got him in a pickle here. Is that what is called a strike as well? Noah will get the tag there, and that'll bring it to 2 outs now. And Chad Falcon now has a chance for a clean first outing. This will most likely be his only inning pitch, as normally our relievers go 1 or 2 innings. We've seen what happens when they go 3. Usually not pretty. So now the tying run over at third, and the leading run behind the plate now in Cooper Smith. Cooper 0-2 in this one. Cooper will not check that one. 3-1 now with that curveball. Also 2 outs here. 3-1 is counting here for Falcon. Falcon gets that one down below 4. Strike number 2. Full count here. First time in Falcon's career up at the mound. Can Falcon get the final punch out here? Falcon swings through that one. Sorry, they're going to say he fouled that one off last second. Looked like that was a strikeout there for the Muckdogs. That was oh so near there. Falcon looking for his first strikeout in Muckdog uniform here. Can Falcon get it done here in the full count? Falcon, payoff pitch. Falcon sets and fires down below there. That one will walk Cooper. Cooper's first walk of the game. Now 2 walks already here for Falcon in his 4 pitches for Battis face. Looks like Ian will go up and talk with Falcon out with runners on the corners, and Cooper Smith no longer Joe Muzio and Frank Wayman as he was caught in the middle of second and first. Will we see Falcon already come out in this one? Not too sure if Skip made the change there. However, next man up will be center fielder who's played great here so far, Weston Gingrich. So far in this one, 0-1 with a walk. It looks like they will keep Falcon out there. Looks like there's someone warming up in that bullpen. However, for the Muckdogs, looks pretty tall. Might be Ben Weber there. Casey Sabier can't tell with those 2 giants. And Falcon will face Gingrich here. Gingrich does hail out of Carmel, Indiana, and will be a sophomore at Purdue. Also, Gingrich so far on season, 206 batting average with 10 runs batted, most on the team, 5 walks, and 11 strikeouts. Would be a great time for Chad to get his first strikeout here for the Muckdogs. Is getting a bit dark here at Dwyer Stadium, even with the lights coming out here. Hopefully you folks at home can see what's going on out there. Hopefully it is not too dark. We'll check myself out. It is pretty dark. I'll try to change the lighting setting soon. That one has popped up to Agressi. Sorry, Alonji makes the play there. And Chad Falcon will have a clean inning in his first inning of Muckdogs baseball pitching-wise. Great job there by Falcon, closing that one out, getting the weak contact, and Alonji finishing the rest of it. And the Muckdogs will stay 3-2 here in this one. Not sure why I went 3-3 there. Sorry for the mix-up at home, folks. And we'll head down to the bottom of the sixth shortly. Stay tuned, folks. Apologies at home for the camera. Time to feel to see it. We'll figure out how to get that a little brighter for you folks at home shortly. However, it is a 1-0 count here for Calabro. This will be his third at-bat of the day so far, 0 of 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Hopefully he can up that average here, as is a flat 0. That 1-1 count here for Calabro. Hopefully everyone at home is having a wonderful day and can enjoy the rest of their day with some Muckdogs baseball. Still 3-2 here in this one. Next pitch. Shoots that one up to left field. Looks like he's going to have that one and will not be able to get the play. That one will go to the Muckdogs bullpen. Great catch by one of the players. Don't know exactly who that is. However, hopefully the angle at home is not too terrible, as I believe the camera is probably trying to focus on the outside here. We'll see if I can get it a little focused more on the bottom here. Hopefully that's a little better for you folks at home. As the count moves 0-2 now. Sorry, 1-2, 2-2. Calabro looking for hit number 1 of the day after being red hot these past couple days. He shoots that one back foul. 2-2 now for Calabro. Looks like he'll continue to fight here in this one. So it'll become a beautiful day here in Dwyer Stadium. Did start out with a few rainy showers here back to back. Did take a little break as well, but came right back for the start of the game. Now clearing up pretty well. 2-2 now. Zentil still in this one for inning number 6. May see him come out of this one as there's some warming up in that Pioneers bullpen. Can Calabro create any kind of base? He sure can, and the first batter on for the Muckdogs will come from the first batter in Calabro. Great job there by Anthony getting on base. First walk here for the Muckdogs of this inning. That was Calabro's 11th walk of the season. He does lead the team in walks. Second in walks, believe it or not, Adam Agresti He has been incredible so far this season. 333 average, 14 total hits on the season, tied with Calabro. Also, 6 runs batted in and 8 strikeouts. Is that one we call it strike one there to Aggressive. Surprised we haven't seen any other players from this bullpen come in for the Pioneers so far. Not that Zentil is doing bad. He's just been looking a little in strength these past couple innings. Maybe getting a little tired. Had a lot of full counts. Next pitch. Out there with that slider. Calabro does make it back in time. Thankfully, the first baseman can't pick up the ball there in Muzio. Got a little close there. 1-1 now. Was far off the base there. Almost pulled Caleb Rodriguez there. Sorry, Caleb. Just got up at second and third. It happens. 1-1 now. Shoots that one back foul. Catcher will not go for that one. His own will go foul. 1-2 now here for Aggressive. Aggressive also some incredible high school stats. Can read those for you now. As a catcher, also had 7 stolen bases, 286 average, 476 slugging, 976 on base slugging, and 1 home run. This past week did have a stretch of games where he almost had 3 home runs. However, none were considered successful. Now 2-2 here for Aggressive. Closest one was against Jamestown, or we were away against Jamestown for the first time this season. Just couldn't get to that left of the wall in time and went foul. 2-2 now. Shoots that one straight to center and left field. Center fielder going back for that one, and he will make the play over in center field in time. Incredible job there by number 4, Weston Gingrich, making the play out there. He has been a great job. He's done a great job over in the outfield today for the Pioneers. A bunch of the Pioneers outfielders have been great here today, mostly Gingrich and Granada. They've got most of the action here. Not too much so far from Cooper Smith here today. Not his fault. That's just how the cookie crumbles some days. And we'll now see what James Aselta can do here, the cleanup man today for the Muckdogs. First pitch called outside there for ball number 1. So 0-3 on the day here for Aggressive. However, does have a run batter in. Seeing a lot of our hitting come from the middle and bottom of the lineup here today. Not so much the hard lineup. And Calabro will head over to first. Got a little worried there. 2-0 now. And so Aselta just was a freshman over at Louisiana Lafayette, just like Trace Florio, who did pitch yesterday. Unfortunately, had a home run hit off. May try to get him up here on the broadcast shortly. Sets and fires here. Shoots that one back foul. Well, that'll be the first strike of this one. And now the 2-1 count will be next here for James Aselta. We'll see what James can do here in this one. James does come from Weston, Connecticut. Next pitch. Swings through that one. 2-2 now for Aselta. Was up 2-2. Was up 2-0. Now a 2-2 count. Great job by Zentil coming back here in this one. One of the other utility guys on this team, much just like Chad Falcon, who usually hits for us, did pitch today. As that one is outside there. Count moves full now for Aselta, who does lead the team in batting average coming into this one. 19 ABs, 7 hits, 2 runs batted in, 5 walks, 6 strikeouts here for Aselta. Also did pitch for us, did pitch 1 inning against Elmira. Believe that will most likely be the end of Chad Falcon's time here today up on the mound. Zentil, payoff pitch. Shoots that one to the third and second baseman. Can't even make the play over in time. Presto does not make it in time. That one gets away from him. And Calabro will head over to third. Calabro will stay over at third as well. Now runners in the corners with 1 out here. And Aselta will head over there with the base hit. Dom Presto. Not sure what happened there over at shortstop. Just couldn't make the play in time, it looked like. May even be called an error. We'll see shortly. I'll check in with my stats guy shortly, but we'll start this one off with the big man, Big Country, 6'5" and all, Henry Daniels. And the manager may actually call for a switch here. And Gentile will actually stay here in this one. Just giving him a little pep talk out there. Not sure what Skip wants to talk about, however, we'll see what that is shortly. It looks like Celtics hurt here. Oh my God. Not sure what happened with the Celtics. Looks like Skip's going to talk to him out there. Talking with the trainer as well. We'll be right back after this quick breaks. So once again, we'll head back over to the big man behind the plate. Hopefully you can see him. Need to fix the camera here shortly. Hopefully after this inning I'll be able to. However, hopefully my voice will do it for you lovely folks at home for now. As Henry swings through that one, we'll move this count 0-1. So far, Daniel's coming into this one 0-1 with a walk. Looking for his first hit of the day here. Having got 2 hits here for the Muckdogs today. It's been one of the lowest in a while. Next pitch here. Almost clips him there. Had to shake that one off. 1-1 now for Daniels. A walk would load the bases also. Most base hits. However, Anthony would most likely score in that situation. Not have bases loaded. Would be a 4-2 ball game for the Muckdogs. Next pitch outside there. Way outside there on that sinker. Sunk the wrong way. Sunk outside. 2-1 now. Also, Daniel's teammate in Calabria does stand over at third. Would love to drive him home. Next pitch. Swings through that one. 2-1. Just under that one. What I've noticed from Daniels, does swing under a bunch of pitches. Is a power hitter as well, so most likely just wants to get that pop in that ball and send it out of here. However, 2-2 now for Daniels. Can he get it done here? Gentile. 2-2. Shoots that one back foul. And we'll head to a 2-2 count once again for Gentile. Double play, unfortunately, would end the inning here. Surprised we haven't seen James try to steal it. James does love going around that base path a little bit. We'll see if the first baseman coach, Kyle Hetherington, does send him. Did see Bryce Mortellaro do a little bit of first base coaching. That was outside there for the 3-2 count. And we'll see back-to-back full counts here for Gentile. I guess the Pioneers are getting the most out of Gentile here in this one. Alex did tell me that the best pitcher for the Pioneers going into this one was Gentile. However, now I did only 3 runs allowed so far. Payoff pitch is shot to the shortstop. That one will head over to no one. That's an E5 there. Try to be the superhero, I guess, over at third and was unsuccessful there. No clue what he was trying to do there. I don't care. 4-2 ball game for your Muckdogs here now. They lead by 2 runs. First time they've scored since the 3rd inning. This was crucial here for the Muckdogs. Now runners on second and first, and that will definitely end Gentile's day here today, even though that was not his fault there. Was this a weird hit? Ball to Don Presto, however, over at short. And Matt Frizzalta, for whatever reason, came in here for that one. And he's not getting it done on offense or defense. Last time out, did hit a fly ball to Noah Swartzen over at second, and then did ground it into a 4-6-3 double play. Would not be surprised if they call it defensive substitution. Frizzalta is having a rough day today, to say the least. And to say the most, Muckdogs are currently up in this one by 2 runs, so incredible job here. We'll see who's on the mound. Looks like a lefty. Interesting to see here as he faces 3 righties next. I'm not the coach. And we'll see who's up there on the mound shortly for the Pioneers. Looks like number 35. We'll check who that is. Maybe it's 55, Nick Ficcaro. Is Nick Ficcaro. Did just hear Alex, the other broadcaster for the Pioneers, say that, and we'll see what Nick Ficcaro can do here in this one. Great job here by Zentil, only allowing 3 runs in his almost 6 innings pitch, 5 1/3. Nick Ficcaro comes from Alvernia University, will be a junior, and comes out of Sayre, Pennsylvania. So we'll see what the 5'10 lefty can do here against the Muckdogs group. Zentil did a pretty good job, and we'll see if Nick can carry that over. Coming into this one, 4.5 ERA, 2 games, both not started, 4 innings pitched. Just 1 strikeout, 2 walks, and 2 hits. Not a lot of strikeouts here for both teams. Looking at the numbers here, Muckdogs were only struck out twice in Leadham and Calabro. Also, Kiwa so far on the day before Chad's last inning did just have 2 strikeouts in his 5 innings pitched. Just been a game of grounded balls and flyouts, as we now see Matt DiStefano be the first batter here for Nick Ficcaro. We'll see what Nick can do here in this one against one of the best hitters for the Muckdogs this past week. And maybe for the season. Maybe DiStefano was just off to a rough start. Maybe DiStefano has more in the tank here. Could get another double hit day, as that one is outside there on that sinker. This one will start 1-0 for DiStefano. The D1 outfielder out of Stony Brook College will be the first batter here. Runners in scoring positions over at second and first in Acelta and Henry Daniels. Now 1-1 here. Double play would end here. Surprise didn't see a double play last time. Not sure what the third baseman for Zelta was doing there. As that one is down low there for 2-1. That may be one of the worst grounded balls I've seen of the season by any infielder here so far this 2023 PGCBL season. Also, if the Muckdogs do win this game and Niagara loses, they move to first place so far. Looking like the Muckdogs doing their part as he shoots that 1-2 second and first just in the gap. He's going to send Acelta. Acelta, can he dive home in time? He sure can. Doesn't even have to dive. Great job there by... Sorry, that was Lucas Lopez. I guess he came in for James Acelta on the pinch run. And so, Lucas Lopez scores on the behalf of James Acelta. And Matt DiStefano, another double hit game for him. I'll have to go back in my book and see if he'd done that any other times. Did get a hit yesterday, 2 hits yesterday, with an extra base hit as well. Game before that did not play, it looks like. Game before that did get another double hit game. He's just been on fire recently. Gotta give credit to DiStefano here. Second base hit also will be credited with the run batted in Lucas Lopez turned James Acelta, as that one will be a fly out there for Victor Alonji, and the fly out to the shortstop will be the second out here. Was too invested into DiStefano. My apologies there. Got a little carried away there. We'll see. Newcom man himself, Noah Swanson, 6'3" and all, playing over at second. He usually plays shortstop for us. Coming up next. Just had to give my flowers to DiStefano. He's been raking it for us. Last week was batting 200 flat. Then after Elmira, 263. After Jamestown, 273. And now here, 308. And we'll be even higher with the 2 hits here today. So great job here by DiStefano. That's his third 2-hit game of the season. Hit one yesterday against Newark and had one against Elmira. He's been on fire. Noah hates that call. So does the crowd. 1-1 now for Swanson. Coming into this at bat, 0 of 2 with the fielder's choice for 6 ground out. Surprisingly, where he plays and where he usually plays, 6-3 ground out. So 1-1 here for Swanson. Runners on. First and second. Here's that one is outside there. 2-1. DeStefano over at first and Daniels over at second. They're going to score his second run of the day. Also now a 5-2 ball game here for the Muckdogs. It's too busy talking about how great DeStefano was. 5-2 game for your Batavia Muckdogs. See, you got it there. 2-2 now. You try to keep some of the same gimmicks here. Haven't seen any juice slides here, because Juice has not been playing. Was also supposed to get him on the broadcast. Maybe got a little too carried away with the game. I'll see if I can grab him for these next couple of innings. May also try to get Trace Florio or Garrett Beaver down there. Next pitch, runners go. He shoots that one back foul, and both runners will return. We'll most likely see a check over at first or second now from Fakara. We'll see if that changes anything here shortly. So 2-2 here once again. Fakara up at the mound, lefty righty to Noah. Noah shoots that one just up the middle. Can he make the play in time over to third? He can. Wow. I'm shocked that he got to know. Noah has been so unlucky on the base path this season. Unfortunate ending there. It looked like we could have scored another run shortly. Bases were loaded, but that'll end the 7th inning with that 6-3 ground out. Wow. However, can't be too mad. Muckdogs did score 2 runs in that inning, and we'll move to the top of the 7th, where Muckdogs have a 3-run lead now, and we'll look to obviously extend it. And Chad Falcon will pitch another inning. Stay tuned, folks. Top of the 7th, we'll start out with your favorite player up at the mound, still in Chad Falcon. We'll see what he can do here in this one. And now Aiden Blake will bat here to start off this top of the 7th as well. Muckdogs in this one lead 5-2 now in the witching hours of this ball game. Time is now 9 o'clock. Start time was 6:30. Are in for a long one here, folks. That one almost clips Aiden there. Ball number 2 now, 2-1 count here. Falcon so far scoreless inning in his first time out for the Muckdogs. Next pitch, shot right down the middle, popped up to center field. Can DeStefano get that one? Sorry, looks like that one head over to Rashad Robinson actually, and be the first out here for the top of the 7th. Falcon still off to an incredible start pitching so far. Just pitching for that weak contact. Well, that one was hit pretty well, but did land Rashawn's head. So we move on to Dom Presto, the man who ended the inning, however, could not field the ground ball that did score Anthony Calabro. So rough day for him so far. 1 of 2 coming into this bat. Last time out did hit a weak one to Agresti behind plate, and Agresti shot him out as that one gets away from Chad there. Now it will be a 2-0 count here for Chad. Chad throwing a lot of balls here, unlike a lot of the, or most of the pitchers here for the Muckdogs. I should say they love attacking that strike zone. Next pitch here for Chad. That one is shot over his head. An incredible play by Josh Leadham there. Another far hit by the Pioneers here. And back-to-back flyouts will be unsuccessful as Josh Leadham runs and dives for that one. Incredible play there by Josh Leadham, saving the Falcon there. Soaring in for that ball. And Tom Preston will be brought back to his nest, also known as the dugout. The Falcons out there, the bird jokes will fly away. So 2 up, 2 down here now for Falcons. That one is in there for strike number 1. It's come full circle now. When Chad's out there, he hits some great hits, but this happens to be what the defense is. And that's what's happened so far with Aiden Blake and Don Presto. Both good hits off Falcon, but just where the defense was. Now they know how Chad feels. 0-2 now here for Matt Frizzolta. 0-2 on the, also made that horrific play last inning over at third. 0-2. Swings to that one. 1, 2, 3. See you later. Now Chad gets his first strikeout in Muckdog uniform. These St. John's commits have looked incredible so far this summer and will look to continue to do so for the rest of the summer as well. Also heading down into the next inning, may even see one of St. John commits in Adam Agresti. Up next, if Caleb and Robinson can get back on base like they did last time, but stay on base. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th. Don't know if you can hear Caleb Rodriguez's walking music, but it's incredible. Suave, incredible song, and hopefully an incredible hit will come in shortly for an incredible player in Caleb Rodriguez. Up next, heading into the bottom 7th, score still 5-2 here for your Muckdogs, and hopefully they add on to their lead and get Elmira out of here as that one is shot foul. 1-1 now. Hope everyone at home is doing well. 5-2 ball game here for your Muckdogs on this Muckdogs broadcast. Once again, our broadcaster Alec Brown live streaming all your games here live on YouTube. Also, you can catch the recap of every game as every game is saved. Besides the game 2 in Jamestown. Wi-Fi problems. So that one is shot to center field. Center field going to back for in for that one, and Gingrich does make the play. A lot of lineouts and flyouts here in this one. So a lot of these pitchers doing a great job making weak contact. That'll give credit there to Nick Picaro. So the flyout to the center fielder. Gingrich will do it. Now we'll bring up Rashad Robinson once again. has reached base once off an error, so 0-1 on the day, also with a walk. Did score off that walk, by the way. So we'll see if Robinson can score once again, as that breaking ball does not get in there for strike one. Count will move 1-0 here. So the former Memphis Tiger will be in the 1-0 count as that one goes 2-0. Robinson in his few at-bats compared to some of the other guys on this team now have done a great job. Done a great job getting on base. Sorry, I looked at my FanDuel account there for a second and was wow, down in there for strike number one. Unfortunately, did not hit. A little upsetting there. My thought process was the guy for the Padres was the new guy and would not get hit off of. Unfortunately, Jameer Candelario for the Nationals had something to say about that. Hit a home run off of him. Never trusting Matt Waldron again. Johnny Muckdog holding a chair up there trying to cheer up. Rashad Robinson in the full count here as he shoots that one back. Foul. Looked like that one would have gone to a foul as well. Or bound to be a ball. Both players coming in for that one. Dom Presto ends up making the play there. And the flyout too, I guess the shortstop will end Rashad Robinson there. So Caleb and Rashad, who end up getting on last time, both don't get up here. So 2 up, 2 off for, 2 up, 2 down, I guess is the better term, for Nick Picard here in this one. Doing a great job closing this one out now for the Elmira Pioneers. Time now 9:06. You wouldn't be able to tell as it is still pretty sunny out here. Leadham shows bunt there, however, is called strike one there. Still can't believe that didn't hit. First leg of the parlay did. Twins Tigers went nerfy, got that one right, however, was not enough. Should have never trusted a new pitcher. I was making it with Alex earlier. He was going to be devastated by the news as well. And he owes me $10. Swings to that one, Josh Leadham. I'll get back to commentating this ball game. Probably what you guys came here for. 1 and 2 now. Leadham up on the day. 1 of 3 with a base hit that he had in the 3rd inning. Next pitch. Shoots that one a little weak there. And that one will go to Gingrich. And we'll head to the 8th inning with the flyout to Gingrich. Score here still 5-2. We'll see if the Muckdogs can keep the lead here or if Chad Falcon even goes another inning. May come for someone else. We'll see what they do here. And it looks like there is a new pitcher up at the mound. Players hyped up here for number 19, the big man, 6'6", out of Salve, Regina, in Ben Weber. Last time you saw Ben was against the Niagara Power. I believe he pitched an inning there, and 2 innings. It was an incredible 2 innings. Also did pitch against Jamestown. Didn't forget about that. Had a strikeout in that one. Still allowed no earned runs here in this one. 3 innings pitched so far. 3 strikeouts, 2 walks to just 1 hit. So great job here so far by Ben. Will be a junior at Salve, Virginia University. Also a little bit about Ben Weber's last season at college. Had 3 starts, went 1-0, and had 12 strikeouts, just 3 walks. And you're already seeing that here, folks. 3 strikeouts through 3 innings, 1 K per inning. Very efficient there by Ben. Also throws a fastball, changeup, and slider. Keeps it nice and simple. And we'll start off the next inning with Eric Charnetsky. Then we'll head back up to the top of the lineup with Matt Granado and John Schroeder. Once again, back here for the top of the 8th score here is 5-2. I know I didn't go over too long, but better Now that I'm back, and we'll start this one off with Eric Charnetsky, who I made fun of last time for not doing much, and now has an extra base hit in his last hit out in that 4th inning. As they'll call strike number 1, their count moves 0-1 here. And Pioneers have not scored anything since that 1st inning. And it was mostly due to the weather. Jack Keeler couldn't ground a ball that was pretty wet from the ground. Need to see if it was raining. As that one is shot foul. Count will move 1-2 here for Ben's first batter face in Charnetsky. And they only have 2 more innings to do so as well. This game has happened pretty fast recently. Next pitch here for Ben Weber. Swings through that slider. 1-2-3. See you later, Charnetsky. So you can throw that extra base hit out the window. It meant nothing. Now 2 strikeouts here is all I see here for Charnetsky. Should have been the K-Man here today almost. Also, our K-Man did not strike out 2 at a time. So Aiden Blake will walk out of this one a free man. And no one gets his spin off of Eli Fish, so I hope you feel good by yourself, Blake. Now we start this one off with Matt Granado heading back up to the top of the lineup. And Granado coming into this one 0 of 2 on the day with a walk. Did reach base and did score for the Pioneers on an error from Caleb Rodriguez. Next pitch here for Ben Weber. Slider doesn't get in there. Interesting call there. 2-0 here now for Ben Weber. See what we can do now. Down in the count. Did get Charnetsky out of here very fast on just 3 pitches. Now 3-0. So 3 strikeouts, turn 3 balls. Can Ben Weber take the free one down the middle? Next pitch does go a little upstairs there. It's hard for him to get that ball down. He is so tall out there. 6'6". And now we'll see John Schroeder come out next. They'll play over in order so the inning can end whenever. Pioneers once again down to just 5 outs to come back here in this one and need 3 runs. Alex, what's on me before the game? They have been ice cold, shut out their last 2 games, and was extremely excited by their first 2 runs here today. And now probably disappointed as they haven't scored. Since then, as he swings through that one, Schroeder does 1 of 2 on the day with a walk. Had a base hit in that 1st inning and then did fly out in the 3rd. And that's how we got here, 1-1 now, here to Ben Weber. As he calls time, they will take his time. Also running around first in Matt Granado. Did you see him walk for the 2nd time here today? Next pitch is swung through there on that fastball. Now 1-2 here for Ben Weber. Surprised we didn't see this guy more in the beginning of the season. He has been killing it these past couple games. I guess Eaton was saving his best for last. Now, next pitch, 1-2. Is shot straight to Swanson. Swanson will have no play over at second. However, will have the play over at first. Great job there by Noah. Again, the recognition that he would bobble the ball there. So the 4-3 guy that will get Schroeder, however, move over Granado to second. Could have been the 2nd double play of the day, but we'll take what we can get there. Better something than nothing. So the 4-3 guy that will set down Schroeder. Great job there by Henry Daniels being ready there. Thought maybe that was going to go over to Caleb over at second. But down it is 1 out here in Frank Wayman. Wayman has reached base twice and is 1 of 2 here in this one. Did reach off an error by Keeler. Was just talking about how he couldn't ground that ball that came right to him. Mostly because the weather. However, that one goes up for 1-0 here to Wayman. We'll see what Wayman can do here against a red-hot Ben Weber. Besides that walk to Granado, but maybe that was a smart move there, as he is one of the best hitters on this team. Next pitch, swung through that one. 1-1 now, down to just 2 strikes here in this top of the 8th. And what could be the last time you see your Muckdogs hit today in the bottom of the 8th. Ben looks over at second, sets and fires this one. And there for strike number 2, hits the bottom of the zone there. 1-2. Now down to just 1 strike here. Could we see the 2nd strikeout here for Ben Weber? And up that strikeout count to just 1 per inning and make it 1 point something per inning. 1-2. Shoots that down the first base line. Will be chopped foul, however. Also, Wayman does come out of Horseheads, New York, and will be a junior at UMass Lowell this spring season, collegiate season, I should say. Seen a bunch of UMass represented over this PGCBL season. Saw UMass Amherst the other day, also UMass Boston on team, and of course UMass Lowell here. Ben looks back over, 1 and 2, swings through that one, 1, 2, 3. See you later, Wayman. Get out of here. First strikeout of the day for Wayman, coming on the back of Ben Weber. Incredible first inning for Weber there, getting it done in business. 2 strikeouts in his 4 batters faced. Ben has looked incredible this past stretch of games. Just look at the numbers. Last time against Jamestown, just allowed his first hit of the season in his 1 inning pitch, but also had a strikeout in his 3 batters faced. Must have had a double play having there. Then against Niagara, did pitch 2 innings after Swinsicki gave up a couple. Also was followed by Casey Sabier. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, I should say. And hasn't walked anyone since today. So now up to 5 strikeouts and just 3 walks on the season. So incredibly efficient here from Weber. And they'll keep out number 55, Nick Piccolo, for the final inning here, as he has given up no earned runs here so far. Did give up the hit to Stefano that did score someone, however, that did come from Max Zentil, and he'll be credited with that earned run. And this may be the last time you see the Muckdogs hit today, as they're up 5-2 in this one, and looks like they have not slowed down pitching-wise. Also hope all 38 of you are doing well at home. This cancer awareness night here, we'll give one final shout out to my parents. Dad, hope you're fighting the good fight. Does have stomach cancer, and we are praying that he continues to get better. He is doing better, so shout out to Eric there, and of course my mother, who did have breast cancer in 2009 and is a survivor herself. So gotta give a shout out to mom as well. Also rest in peace, Auntie Gail, who did pass away in 2004 to breast cancer. But enough of the awareness month. We'll head back up here, as the camera looks much better now. Glad that happened. So 1-0 here for Anthony Calabro. Coming to this one 0-2 with a ground out, strikeout, and a walk in the 6th inning. Outside there for ball number 2. Looks like Picaro's getting a little tired here, having trouble finding that strike zone. And we'll see if Calabro can be the first man on this inning for your Batavia Muckdogs. Crowd getting fired up here a little bit. And that one clips him there. That will be hit by pitch number 6 of the season for Anthony Calabro. Tied now with Josh Leadham. Don't know if that's something you want to lead in, but he does. One of those strange stats. These poor guys. Give them a break. We'll have to take a long ice bath after this one. Another hit by pitch this game did come from Caleb Rodriguez. Leave our guys alone. We've already been through a lot. Now we'll see the St. John's commit and Adam Agresti bat next. Has had an incredible day so far. Did bat in the first run here for the Muckdogs. Is 0-3 on the day. However, he's played a great catcher here today, showing why he needs more time behind there. However, he does have a lot of competition with Kasparowicz and Morrow, who are great catchers in their own respect as well. But Agresti making it hard for him not to be out there. Not just a designated hitter, 1-0 now. Also, don't want to speak to you soon, but we haven't seen any wild pitches since that first inning, so got to give credit to our Muckdogs pitching staff, who have so far had some trouble with some wild pitches. Hopefully we can see what Stephen Oates tomorrow has worked on, as he will be pitching for us tomorrow. Starting wise will be a bullpen game. 2-0 now. Outside again. Seems like Picaro out there is allergic to throwing in that strike zone. Or maybe he's just afraid of the big man up at bat right now in Agresti. 3-0 now. Could we see the 4-pitch walk here, or will we take the free one down the middle? We'll take the free one down the middle. That's sinker. Almost didn't even make it there. Almost went outside. Over 3-1 now to Agresti, and we'll keep this count alive. Lucas Lopez will be up next for Asalta as he did come into pinch run. And we'll pick off attempt over at first for Calabro, unsuccessful there. And now it looks like the Muckdogs will move into second place after this game and will take over Elmira's position. It looks like Niagara, if they do win, will move to first. If not, Muckdogs will move to first as the walk by Agressi will have 2 men on base now for the Muckdogs. Calabro moves over to second, Agressi over to first. May see Calabro try to run in here to third base and be the 6th man scoring here for the Muckdogs, which would be a staggering lead. You need a grand slam to get back into this one. And Elmira, with not that many runners on, would most likely end the ball game. And we'll see if he saves this one. He will not. We'll see a new pitcher up on the mound. We'll see who that is shortly. That is number 71, Kevin McGovern. So he'll come and close this one out as Ricardo couldn't find the strike zone this inning. So we'll see what Kevin can do here. McGovern. What a last name. So we'll see what he can do here. 0 of 1 on the season with a 21.6 ERA in his 2 games, none which are started, and also 1 2/3 inning pitch so far. So not a small not a big sample size. 2 strikeouts, just 1 walk and 3 hits. Did give up all those hits to Auburn and was efficient against Jamestown, only pitching 1 inning with 1 strikeout in his 3 batters faced. So we'll let him warm up here, and we'll be right back as we'll see Lucas Lopez come back out here with runners on second and first. And we'll start this one back off with Lucas Lopez here shortly, as there are only a few more pitches that the ump will give McGovern up at the mound. And also, we haven't talked about Lucas Lopez at all today, so he'll be the new extra hitter for the Muckdogs. And we'll see what Lucas can do here in this one. Lucas Lopez coming in this one batting at 263, 10 hits on the season now with 7 walks to just 2 strikeouts, so uber efficient there for Lucas, the man out of St. Thomas University. We'll see what he can do here in his first at-bat. Did score a run here, but was a pinch runner. Was a run nonetheless. McGovern looks over at second twice, sets and fires this one. Bunt attempt will go back foul there. Don't think we've seen Lucas Lopez bunt this season, if I'm not incorrect there. So the switch hitter out of St. Thomas this past season at St. Thomas batted a 216 along with 12 runs batted and a 346 on base percentage. Also does hail out of Miami, Florida. We'll see what Lucas can do here. Surprise, he's not trying to hit. Was up to 290 the other day, then got a little lowered past day against Newark, as that one almost clips him there. 1-1 now. Would have been the 3rd hit by pitch for the Muckdogs here today. Other ones did come from Calabro and Caleb. Speaking of Calabro, does stand over at second. And it looks like the manager of the Pioneers gets tossed out. Sorry, they're going to throw out the bullpen guy that was just in, Nick Picardo. Not sure why Picardo was mad. He couldn't throw a pitch and the strike this past inning. So I guess Nick's going to have a quick trip to the opposing team clubhouse to finish out this ball game. So a 1-1 count here for Lucas. I think it's the first time we've seen a player get thrown out here at Batavia Stadium so far this season. We'll see if the manager has anything to say about that. However, we will move back into the 1-1 count. Time now, 9:25 here in this one. We're keeping in on 3 hours for this broadcast. Next pitch does shoot that one foul. It looks like that one hit him. He'll have to walk that one off now. 1-2. Still the first at bat here for Lucas. We'll see what the soon-to-be junior can do. Also was a man on St. Thomas for the Pioneers. So hopefully he'll see his teammate do well here in Macronado. Calabro goes. Can he get in there in time? He sure can. And Daniels will move over to, sorry, not Daniels. That will be Adam Agresti, who moves over to second, and Calabro over to third. Was used to seeing Daniels just always bat after Calabro at the beginning of the season, and now that's a little lower in this lineup. Now bats 5. We'll see him next up, as there are no outs here in this one. And runners in prime scoring positions over at third and second in Calabro. And Agresti as he gets that one in for the called strike number 2. Let's go out to a 2 here in this one. Nope, that one will be strike number 3. I guess the ump got confused there. And 1, 2, 3. See you later, Lucas. Oh, we're still no double play. So any kind of flyout would most likely score Calabro here and be a 6-2 ball game for your Batavia Muckdogs, which is what we all want here from Daniels. And it looks like Daniels will not be up. It'll be Sean Ladd. 25 is what he wears on his back, and the first bat is what it's at now for Sean Ladd. Also, Sean, 6'3", 220, right-handed, out of Dallas College, Mountain View, will be a sophomore there, and does hail out of Nashville, Tennessee. 7-1 on-base slugging this past season, 6 for 7 on stolen bases, and 19 runs batted in this past season at Dallas College, Mountain View. This season so far for Sean Ladd has 2 hit-by pitches in his very few at-bats, so that's a little shocking to see there. As he swings through that one, Sean Ladd also on the season, 1.25 batting average, 2 runs batted in, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. So now 1-1 here. Also, first strikeout here for McGovern in his first at-bat. It's very impressive there from McGovern. Next pitch here, curveball does get in there. First strike number 1 just hits the bottom of the zone there. Can Sean get one of these Muckdogs home and increase their lead one last time before the Pioneers come up? And most likely won't do much. Haven't done much since the first inning. Funny enough, this happened to the Muckdogs when we went over to Elmira. Scored that first inning and didn't score for the rest of the game. Didn't taste no mess in here, and curveball is a little high there. 2-2. We'll see what Sean can do here. Also, one of the nicest guys on the team. Just a great guy overall. Shout out, Sean. 2-2 now. Shoots that one towards the right field line. However, will go foul there. Almost was fair there. If you got a little more bloop on that one, however, unfortunate there. Will not make it over. And now we'll see the 2-2 once again here for Sean. Can Sean get one of these Muckdogs home? Sun almost nowhere to be seen now as it is 9:30. As shoots that one towards third, however, will go foul. Skip will keep that one in play. Great job there, Skip Martinez. Throws it to the lovely fans in dugout, and it looks like Rashad Robinson got that one. Shout out Rashad, most likely won't see him bat in this one as we're just at batter number 5 in this lineup. He is around number 10. Or we see a giant run from the Muckdogs. Maybe even a little mercy rule. 2-2. Shoots that one to center field. That one will drop. Calabro will score for the 6th time for the Muckdogs. Aggressy will be over at third and get in there. But the Batavia Muckdogs will bring this game to 6-2 with the Sean Ladd hit. And the pinch hitter does work. Sean Ladd coming back in the season. He was due for a hit. A lot of negative doubts around Sean Ladd coming to this one. Didn't have the best start to the season. But as a Sean Ladd believer myself, I knew he was due. Now we'll head down over to Matt Stefano. Already 2 hits on the day with a run batted in. 2 of 2 on the day. Also had a walk. First pitch in there for ball number 1. So 1-0 will be the count here as runners are on the corners in Sean Ladd and Adam Agresti. Matt Stefano really came out of nowhere for us. Obviously, everyone knew he was D1 and played incredible outfield, but his play behind the bat has been incredible. Sean Ladd thought about taking off there, however, will come back as that one is in there for strike number 1. Maybe he was looking for some kind of breaking ball, give him some more time to get over there. Also, double play in order now. Could potentially see that and the inning for the Muckdogs. Hopefully we do not. And the Muckdogs keep tallying on as that curveball gets in there for ball number 2. Just hit the dirt before it hit the strike zone. Now 2-1 to Stefano. Still hasn't been sat down this game. Can Stefano stay perfect on the day and get 3 hits here? Next pitch. That curveball does get in there for strike number 2. Don't think we've seen a Muckdog go 3 of 3 so far on the season. Could Stefano be the first one to do it? Would be an impressive feat here in the bottom of the 8th. Sets and fires here. McGovern just upstairs there. 3-2 now. Full count here for Stefano to stay perfect on the day. A walk would do it. A hit would do it. Anything besides an out would do it here for Stefano. Well, obviously that's because how baseball works. But we'll see what happens here in the payoff pitch. McGovern sets a fire. Sean Ladd goes, and that one is upstairs. And Stefano will stay perfect on the day with walkout number 4 on the season. Doesn't really walk, but you've seen it here twice today. A bit of a fluky day, I guess, in that sense, but not a fluke when it comes to Stefano's hitting. His 3rd game this season with back-to-back hits, or 2 hits total on the day. Great job there by Stefano. Now we'll see Victor Alonji come in. Got the first base hit for the Muckdogs in this game and did score a run in. Henry Daniels. That one is down in the dirt for ball number 1 to Alonji. So 1 of 3, and this one did fly out to center field. And the shortstop in number 2, Dom Presto. We'll see what the man out of GCC can do here. So one looks like that'll be a little blue pit there to right field. And that'll score 2 runs here for the Muckdogs in Sean Ladd and Adam Agresti. Muckdogs just now really pouring the salt now. And I guess, not sure what happened there. No one grounded the ball into the pitcher. And both runners move over. So Alonji will be credited with a base hit there. And will move over to second as Stefano moves to 3rd. Not entirely sure what happened there. I was busy updating the scoreboard. But looks like this may be a shutout. I awkwardly called it. And we'll see what McGovern has to say out on the mound. So we'll see Noah Swanson up next. And this game is just getting out of hand now. I'm surprised Elmira hasn't even waved the red flag yet. They look terrible. So I guess I'll give a little background on Alonji. You didn't get to do that earlier. 5'9" righty out of Genesee Community College will be a junior. So he will be transferring also out of Greece, New York over this past season at GCC. 348 batting average, 979 on base slugging, and 7 for 8 on stolen bases. So Sean Ladd and Adam Agresti will score off that. So great job by Sean and Agresti. Stefano on 3rd and Alonji at 2nd. Not too sure what happened with the fielding there. Just didn't get in time, I guess. And Skip saw that. So great coaching by Skip there, and great reactions by everyone. Now we'll see what Noah can do on the day. So far, 0 of 3 coming this one. That means he is due for a hit. A lot of teams thinking bunt. Not sure why he'd bunt here. I feel like he'd try to get that batting average up. Can shoot it right over the fielders here, and he shoots that one to the third baseman. Can he make the play over to first in time? He can. And the ump at the plate saying he's safe. They may go have a talk. I don't think he got there in time, I got to be honest. As much as I'm a fan of Noah and I want to get a hit here, I don't think he got there in time. Great job there by DeStefano getting over to third in time as that one was shot straight to the third baseman. Don't think they want to dispute this crowd. They just might give him the run just because we're here in Batavia. And nothing like a little bit of favoritism for your favorite team. However, we'll see what the call is here. We wish we had some Jeopardy music. We'll make it a little more anticipated. And they will call him out. Unfortunate there for Swanson. Well, I think that was the correct call, unfortunately. So the 5-3 guy, we'll get him out there. Skip will plead his case. Skip. I don't think this is the time. You're already doing such a great job here today.
Relax, buddy. You're already up 6 runs.
But we'll see what Skip has to say. He is just that passionate about his players. Even up 6 runs, he wants his desired call. You gotta appreciate how much he loves the game of baseball. So we'll see what happens after here next. We'll head over to Caleb Rodriguez now. 0 of 2 on the day with a hit by pitch, and Noah will go, unfortunately, 0 of 4 on the day. Did have a good hit yesterday, however, so Noah, you're fine today. Did do a great job in the field as well. So we'll move to Rodriguez soon. Hopefully Skip will be pleading his case, and we can head to potentially the final batter here for your Batavia Muckdogs in Caleb Rodriguez, the man out of Keene State. Caleb coming into this one, batting a .280. 6 runs batted in, 5 walks to 4 strikeouts. Now 2 hit by pitches on the season after this one. Hasn't got on base yet besides that hit by pitch, and most likely looking forward to get one of these Muckdogs home, as that one is no way to the strike zone. Went over Caleb's head there, 1-0 now. And McGovern was having a great start to the inning, however, caught some wrath of Sean Ladd and DeStefano. Sean Ladd got the blooper, and that's all she wrote. Actually, it was Alonzo with the blooper. My apologies there. Sean Ladd got the hit. Line drive to center field and did go down in time. Now 2-0 here for Caleb. See what happens here. McGovern sets and fires this one upstairs for ball 3. We could see bases loaded here very late in this one for the Muckdogs. And God forbid Rashad Robinson comes up and gets a home run. That would be a mercy rule, which would be the first one of the season for the Muckdogs. Next pitch, 3-1 upstairs again at his head top, and that'll be bases loaded here for your Muckdogs late in this one. We've seen Calabro all the way through Rodriguez in this one, and could see Calabro once again potentially. As we now see Caleb over at first, Alonzo still at second, and DeStefano over at third with Rashad Robinson up next. I did just say that the mercy rule is now in play, as Rashad Robinson would be the mercy runner. We'll see what he can do here in this one against McGovern. 0 of 2 on the day. Did reach base, however, twice with an error. That one is in there for strike 1. Did also walk and fly out to the shortstop in Will McGovern. Sorry, Don Presto. Will McGovern up at the mound. This has been a very stretched ending to this game, as that slider does get in there for strike number 2. Shocked they called that one a strike. Guess the ump's getting a little tired here and wants to go home. Don't blame him. It's getting a little buggy out here and a little chilly. I'm not complaining over. This is what I love to do. Nothing better than calling a baseball game on a Saturday night. 1-2. Nowhere near that one. That was going to be a wild pitch and score another run for the Muckdogs. called safe, and we move to 9 runs on the day. Absolutely killing the Pioneers. This is the most we've beat them so far this season. Now 9-2. And DeStefano will score this time. Was caught stealing at home a few days ago, and now he gets in here. Alonji moves over to third, and Rodriguez over second. So bases no longer loaded. Now over at second and third in prime scoring position here. Rashad will look to add on to this as well. Count now 1-2, I believe. I thought it was 2-2.
Muckdogs will set fire.
Over, check down there, and they'll call him out, unfortunately, so I guess the balls won't matter. And the only thing that matters is the Muckdogs are up 7 going into this final inning of baseball. Folks, I'll be honest, this one's probably over. Over 1, 2, 3, see you later. Rashad, that'll be 2 strikeouts this inning for McGovern. And we'll start the next one at the top of the lineup with Matt Granado, John Schroeder, and Frank Lemon will most likely be the last batters you see here for the Pioneers. And it looks like Ben Weber will close this one heading into the 9th. What a game here from the Muckdogs, just running it up here at the end, making this Pioneers team look like a joke. Score them 9-0 if you just count the past 7 innings. Going 2 through 8. And this should be the ball game here. Unless they blow the biggest lead I will have ever called. Over down 7 runs, and your team has done practically nothing on offense. I don't see how the Pioneers get back into this one. This will be win number 4 for the Muckdogs. Could potentially see win number 5 tomorrow against Geneva. And that would bring the Muckdogs to first place in the West Division. I'll take a look at the standings right now. Also try to get a word if Niagara won their game against Auburn. But right now, as you look at the standings, Batavia in 3rd right now. However, this will overtake them for Elmira. Elmira will move to 10-7 after this game. Muckdogs will move to 12-7. Also moves to a 3-game losing streak, just as bad as Newark. And when you have a same losing streak as a team that's 2-14, that's rough. Gotta feel for my man Alex over next to me in the booth. We do both go to different college, but we're commentating over 2 different teams here. My team's winning, his team's losing. You gotta feel for the guy. And that one will be in there for strike number 1 to Matt Granado. We started this one off pretty fast, I guess. Everyone's getting a little tired here. And they already know the outcome. But looking back over here, Niagara did lose their last game, so they're on a bit of a losing streak. Also, only 12 games played on the season, as the Muckdogs do have 12 wins on the season. So I guess Niagara has quite a few games to pick up here. So 1-2 count here. Sorry, I just heard someone's name get butchered over next to me. And we'll see what happens here next. Sorry I didn't get the interviews for you guys here today, mostly for myself, but 2-2 count here for Granado. Should have been more specific too. As he swings to that one, 1-2-3, see you later, Granado. His first strikeout of the day. And the 3rd K of the day for Ben Weber. He's a true strikeout machine, and we're seeing him come to life here. Now down to just 2 outs here for the Pioneers. This one's over. I do appreciate also everyone that is watching at home, because there's not much to watch after this. They're not coming back. If I could put a bunch of money that this game's over on FanDuel, I would, and make up for my loss that I put in the no-run first inning for the Nationals and the Padres. That one is shot foul. 0-1 now. I guess we'll get a little time to promote our team, the Muckdogs here. So tomorrow we are home against Geneva. Then Monday we're off. Then we'll have a full new stretch of ball games going into the rest of the week. Tuesday we're home against Niagara. Wednesday we're away in Newark. Then we're home against Niagara once again on Thursday. Then Friday we'll be away at Niagara. Then heading into the weekend. We'll be home against Queen City for a non-league game, so stats won't necessarily count. As that one goes shot foul there. That one apparently a bomb, as I was reading off our schedule. And then to finish off, we'll be over in Elmira. We still haven't won in Elmira this season, July 2nd. Then Monday, we'll talk about Erie Buffalo. Will be a non-league game as well, and we'll see fireworks that day. 1-2 now. Ben Weber, just outside there. I thought it was going to be back-to-back strikeouts for Ben Weber. However, that one will be called a non-strike there. Up to 3 strikeouts out there. That one will be a strikeout there. 1, 2, 3. See you later. So back-to-back strikeouts here this inning for Weber. Back-to-back strikeouts you just saw from Ben Weber the past 2 innings, as he did strike out Eric Charnetsky last time. And now Matt Granado, then John Schroeder, and Ben Weber has just been on a tear, as the Pioneers are down to their final out here. And the Muckdogs will move to at least second place, maybe up to first. I will try to fill you guys in as best as I can, as I am not too sure if Niagara lost or 1-2 Auburn. However, we're down to just 2 strikes here. Meanwhile, at that time, that was in there for strike number 2. And in the blowout win, can Ben Weber end this one right here on 3 up, 3 down, all on strikeouts, making it 5 Ks on the day in 2 innings. Oh, you gotta call that. You can't take that away from Ben. Come on, what are we doing? And their misery. That one was in there. But we'll run it back one more time. Payoff pitch, Ben Weber shoots that one. Foul, Sean Ladd going for that one. Noah will take it and end the ball game there. Had to take a little step back, but the Muckdogs win this one. You heard it right, folks. The Muckdogs win 9-2 against the Pioneers. Lost the last one, 1-3, but they tie the series back up 2-2. The next time we do see them is next week, Sunday. But you'll have to wait a while for that one, folks. Incredible game here from 2 guys I'll mention in particular, in Victor Alonji and Matt DiStefano, who both had double hits here today for the Muckdogs. Muckdogs had a rough hitting stretch this past week, and now these past couple of games have looked incredible behind the plate. Not just your Calabros getting up and hitting constantly. We're now seeing DiStefano's hit, Son Latt's hit, Alonji's hit. Sasha had Falcon hit yesterday, and gotta give credit to Chad as well, pitching for the first time here today. Also gotta give credit to Ben Weber, doing an incredible job closing this one out. 5 strikeouts on the day in just 2 innings pitched. Also, Jack Keeler giving up 2 runs in that first inning, not even breaking a sweat, closing out the next 3 innings he pitched. So, great game from everyone for the Muckdogs so far. And we move with some giant confidence tomorrow to look for win number 5 in a row on the season against Geneva here at 4. But that'll do it for me. I'm the broadcaster, as always, Alec Brown, wishing you all the best at home, and make sure you are all safe. Until next time.